You were sitting in your bed, had nothing to do, but little did you know there were 4 dudes who
We're live, boys. Don't you love being live?
So it's so
live,
cool.
man.
I guess technically we're not though, because this is all pre-recorded. So
Yeah,
we
baby,
could have said something in
this bottle.
Well,
What is that
this
bottle? I don't
bottle
hear
this is
Bruce.
a Bogle
Can you
Vineyard.
hear me?
I think so.
I can't hear myself, so I don't know.
There you go. Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me? Am I
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
talk to us about your bottle. You got the
Is that
fucking
good wine?
This is a Bogle Vineyard, 2019. Nothing crazy. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon?
And I feel like, I don't know, man. I've been watching this Peaky Blinders, and it just inspires me to drink.
Yeah. Just any time
Drink
of
and
day.
smoke.
And I feel like you don't need much inspiration, huh?
I don't, but I have been better. I
You've
will
never,
say that. I've
you've
been
never
better.
lacked drinking inspiration. That's for sure.
No, I have been better, okay? I've been better. That was my New Year's resolution, is stop the senseless drinking. The pointless drinking.
As he pops a bottle at 4:00 on a Wednesday. I love it.
But weeks aren't real.
Weeks aren't
anymore.
real. You're right. Wednesdays are the same thing as Saturdays as Sundays. It's like it's all this fucking hierarchical structure that society created for us.
Hierarchical.
There's nothing real about it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why is there 7? Why isn't there 8 days? They could have easily been an 8th. Grom
I
day.
think that's something
There
with
is
the
something-
sun, right? And the earth, like, rotating.
But the days, I don't think so. Like, what's the point of the weeks? Like, I get it, 356
So, like,
and a half
businesses
days.
work and stuff.
Just
like that.
364.
Or 365 days.
Yeah.
365 days in a year, in a quarter, actually, because of the leap year. That's, like, scientifically, like, accurate. It's like, okay, that's the cycle of the sun. But then, like, the 7 days versus, like, if there was 9 days in a week, that could have been anything. They just settled with 7, and I think they came up with 7.
Who did we take it from? The Mayans?
Is it the Mayans? Is that where the
It's the
OG
Mayans.
calendar came from?
Something like
I think it's
that.
the Mayan calendar.
They were onto something, yeah.
They would do, like... I
Theirs was
forget-
a little different,
What did they
though.
have? They had something in the ground, and it would, like, track where the sun
Sundial
is.
or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sundial. Boom.
Let's see.
Boom.
But I feel like today,
Wait, I really don't know if I can hear you.
Hello?
Oh, now I got you. I think it's more of a direct issue.
Hello?
There you go. And maybe it also could just be the headset.
That's crazy. I've never had anyone say they can't hear me.
I know.
yeah.
Damn, so the Mayans use 3 calendars all at the same time, like simultaneously. They've got the long count, the Zolkin, the divine calendar, which is what it's called, and the Sibyl calendar, the Hab. Each of them is cyclical, meaning that a certain number of days must occur before the new cycle can begin. The 3 calendars are used simultaneously. We could, I don't want to dive too deep
Do
into
the
it, but
Chinese,
that's
not
wild.
back
No,
to
I
the
think-
Chinese, but
Well, isn't it Chinese New Year today?
is it today?
I swear it's today.
That's crazy, but I'll just
Actually, that could be cat, but I saw, like...
So are they on much
Dragons.
different, like they're on a much different scale calendar?
I don't know.
Which means what? Is there time
Well, like the
slower?
Chinese still use March, right? Like in like April.
They still have, like, is it New Year's for them on New Year's?
No, they have Chinese New Year's.
They do have Chinese
Whoa.
New Year, yeah.
So they have, they move
Chinese
slower.
New Year's 2022 falls on Tuesday, February 1st, so it was yesterday.
That's crazy. They just pick their own New Year. I mean, but like at the end of the day, like January, like I guess it's real, but like you can make up any system.
Yeah, but
you
like,
want.
are they? Do they have school today? You know,
Probably.
like, are they in winter break?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they get breaks over there, bro. They're probably going at all times.
Shit.
I have a riddle for you guys.
Okay, go.
Oh, wow, their calendar is different.
I just read this in the car, and I want to see if anybody can answer it. It's called the Prisoner's Paradox.
The prisoner's paradox. So it's forward and backwards.
So we'll set it in like Peaky Blinders times, like 1920, like somewhere around there before they had like the electric chair and shit. So this guy's on death row, this
Yeah.
criminal, and the judge says to him, "You have 2 options. Okay, you're going to tell us a sentence. You're going to tell us like any sort of statement. If the statement is true, we will hang you. If the statement is false, we'll put a bullet in your head. We'll shoot you." So, a couple minutes pass.
he can say anything that's true.
Say it
Anything
one
that's
more
true,
time.
anything that's false.
Wait,
So,
yeah.
prisoner on death row in like let's say 1919. Just
Okay.
to make it a unanimous number. The judge says to him, "If you say a statement to me that's true, you will get shot. If you say a statement to me that's a lie, we will hang you. You can tell me anything
So
you
he's
want."
dying either way.
He's dying either way.
Yeah, death
Okay.
row.
So
okay,
if a couple
okay.
minutes pass, the prisoner says his statement, and he ends up being let free. What did the prisoner say?
And it can't, if it's false, he is killed. And
If
it's true,
it's
killed.
false, okay. If it's false, he gets hung. If it's true, he gets shot in the head. It's pretty much you pick your death. What did he say to get exempt from his death?
Ah, okay.
Well,
I
Any guesses of any way he could get out of it?
Well, like my mind goes to like he could talk about him dying, but like that's either true or false. So I'm trying to think.
You're
it's got to be like
You're on a good track.
yeah. No,
kind of.
I feel like it's gonna be like a Like I don't even know how to explain.
Well, he said a paradox, right?
If it's lie,
Yeah, it's
if
like
it's lie, he gets hung. If it's true, his statement, he gets shot in the head.
I lie when I lie. It's like it's gonna be something like that. Like
When I'm true, I will lie and walk.
yeah,
You want to know the answer?
nothing
Yeah.
is nothing.
I can't think.
He says, "You will hang me."
Wow.
Because if
Yeah.
it's a lie, he gets hung. If they hang him, it ends up being true, which means they would have shot him instead. But if they shoot him, then they didn't hang him, which means
It's not false.
that was also a lie, which means they should have hung him. So if you say, "You will hang me," because if it's a lie, you get hung.
Whoa.
So he catches them in like a little catch-22 or a paradox.
Whoa,
you know?
you will hang.
You
me.
will hang me, or like I will hang. Because then if
Yeah,
they
that's
do hang
good.
him, it's true and he should have been shot, so they can't hang him. You know what I'm saying? But they also can't shoot him because if they shoot him, then it's false, and he should have been hung.
That's gonna be good for.
That'd be great for tonight.
That'd be great for tonight. No, that's
wow,
good.
how do they do that?
Riddles are not my forte.
You want to know why I thought of this too? Is because in Ask the Cast today, some girl said, "Is the answer to this question no?" And I was like, if I say no, then it is. The answer is yes.
No,
And
the
if,
answer
and if
is-
I say yes, then the answer.
Oh my god.
Then it's not.
It was like the same kind of like premise, and I was like, "What's that old riddle?" And so I like looked
That
up the
just
Prisoner's
jumbles
Paradox.
my muscle up in my brain.
Yeah, that's like a. I feel like those would be good for our brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely like a workout. You can feel it. It's like it's hard work.
You can like tell certain words are trying to connect, but it's not quite
yeah,
there.
like, what is
Whoa.
it saying to me?
Maybe I'll start coming with a weekly riddle, you know, just to test
Weekly
you boys.
riddle would be good.
We did riddles before, and I don't think I've ever gotten one right.
I did super simple ones. Yeah, me neither. I suck at them. But it'd be good to think of a good one to ask at the beginning. And then over the course of the hour, like just
Think,
maybe
ponder it.
someone would.
Oh yeah, like not give you the answer.
Mhm.
Just have everybody's brains flown.
But that would probably distract.
But
me.
then that's what I'm saying.
we
Nobody
won't
would
have- be able
focus.
to have like a present conversation.
Nobody would
on.
focus on any of the other combo. They're just trying to figure out how this dude escaped. You know what I'm saying?
Riddles are good.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one though.
Does it feel like it's got like Friday energy today for you guys?
No,
Mine doesn't.
No way.
Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't.
I'm
but
on your
not
vibe.
saying it
I
can't.
no.
Yeah.
I don't like my days have been fully blint as of late.
Yeah.
What
they've
is
been
that?
blend.
Blended. I don't
Oh,
know.
blent.
They've been
That was
blend.
my like
I was
past
like blent. Like that's kind of a sick name. Word.
because I don't know. Like fucking this
Dude, you
today could
smoke
easily
weed?
be a Friday.
No, almost though. Like in my brain, I did.
Like you're so relaxed and like.
How many days now, huh?
No weed. Fuck.
Well over a year.
No, February 26th is a year off
Damn.
weed.
So 26th, we're getting biggy. Huh?
Super
Ooh.
You'd probably get so high.
I would get so scared. Like,
Just hit the bong.
Whoa.
You'd get so scared. Yeah.
I'd
you'd
be like losing balance.
Have you eaten shrooms or anything?
I was eating shrooms until, like I would say, late April. Late April, I ate a bunch of shrooms one day, and then I was like, I
I'm out the game.
have to run. And I ran.
And
And,
got-
ran.
and
And,
you, like-
once I was like sober, I was like, all right, I'll stop running, and I will never do these again.
It's actually
never do them
crazy.
again.
You ran
No,
on
I'll-
mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I literally ran off mushrooms.
Was it hard? Was it nice?
Ooh, it was great. Because I was
You could
scared.
feel your knees in every step.
I was
Wait,
like, fuck, I
when
have to
was
run, I have
this?
to run. It was that day that we were in the studio, and I just kept eating like the
The dust, the shroom
Yeah, it was
dust.
like
Ah,
shroom dust. It was
yeah.
like the bottom of
They
the
say
bag.
that's the most potent, you know?
Yeah, it was fucking dusty, but it was so good. And then, remember oh wait, no, maybe a different night. Oh, or maybe that was the night I convinced you to run with me.
We ran.
We both ran. You ran with me, and then I took a steam shower, and then we all came together and made
Oh, I
dinner
did
after that.
run.
But yeah, we ran that night.
We ran 2 miles.
Yeah.
Quick.
Quick.
That was
like,
a quick one.
we
Yeah, I
were just
remember
like,
that.
it took me 12 minutes.
dark.
No, probably more than maybe
I
14.
was like, damn, 6-minute miles.
No,
Fuck.
not-
Bro, it's wild. Like we were talking about this with Nash at Big Bear, and it's like every time you trip, like you can remember like all your trips.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're less frequent, but like they're much more impactful and like they do more to your head. Like than like okay, I mean, obviously I couldn't count the nights drinking because I've done that so much, or like smoking weed.
Right.
But like when it comes to psychedelics, like those shits impact you so much, and like there's always like some sort of epiphany that you come to at some point during a trip if you're like actually tripping, and it's like damn, you can always go back. Like I could probably name like all my trips if I really thought about it.
Yeah, like there even might be like 50 of them at this point, maybe more. But
Yeah,
like
who
you
knows,
could
yeah. It
probably
It leaves like a little
yeah.
stamp, even if it's not like an
does.
epiphany, because I feel like epiphany is a little bit. Like
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes
no,
I'm just
yeah.
like, oh, it was fucking awesome. That was just fun.
Exactly. Yeah. It might not be like I'm enlightened now.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah.
Right.
But like, there's something that
No,
stamps
you
in your
remember
brain.
it.
Yeah.
Because there's always like one of those moments like, remember your hand like
And
disappeared?
it's like, holy fuck, yeah. 'Cause that's never happened. Like, there's certain things
Yeah.
that have never, ever happened that happen.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
certain things
bro.
that are so fucking funny that will never be funny again. But it was like in that
Yes,
moment, it was the
yes.
funniest thing that's ever happened.
It's like you look into like an oak tree and you see like a whole colony of like fucking woodland elves inside of it. Like,
Yeah. And it's
interacting
only
with-
you and them.
Yeah, and like
And,
they're
all
real.
your
They're for
friends-
sure real.
Yeah, they're
like,
real. But
in
they're
some
only
sort of
real for you.
in some sort of spectral plane, and it's like I'm not gonna forget the Lanels. I'll tell you that much.
When's the last time you've taken mushrooms and weren't partying?
And weren't partying.
Yeah, like because I've only taken them like when I'm going out, but
We
I don't
took 'em
take
at-
like I'm not tripping when I take them.
We took them at Big Bear, but we
microdose.
were drinking too. Like
We were tripping.
I used
too.
to love to drink while taking shrooms because it takes the edge off a little bit. You're just like,
It's less like worry.
yeah, you're not like, I can't talk to a girl, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're just like on a vibe.
But it's
yeah.
so crazy when you're like when you are tripping and you're like I don't know, like those pockets I was talking about where like you'll catch a funny pocket and like you'll get in this pocket and it's like there's some where like you can tell there's like weird
Yeah.
something with somebody and you're like
100%.
you don't know how to act.
Well,
and
because
it's
you can
like,
feel the energy so real, bro, when
Yeah.
you're tripping. Like at Big Bear, like we were all down playing ping pong in the fucking garage, and like everyone like outside of me and Nash was like over in a corner,
and we were having a great time.
and they were all having a great time. And then like something was happening, and Sammy's like, "Yo, I think we need to go upstairs right now." And me and Nash were like really trying to play ping pong, and we're like, "Fuck, should we go?" Like,
I know, it's like some things are so
like if there's
hard.
any sort of tension in the
So
air,
hard,
like you
so
can see
hard.
the energy like in the air. It's
Like,
fucking weird.
I
bro.
don't. Do I even know these people anymore? Because they
Yeah.
want to do something different in this
Yeah.
moment.
I
No,
was so
yeah.
torn at that moment because I was so content downstairs, but the girls were like, "Yo, can we go do something like all of us?" And I'm like, "Well,
Ooh,
I'm
like, why'd you
great."
do that?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck,
of
what?
course we
Do I even know you
And so
anymore?
finally, I like stand up, I'm like, let's go upstairs. Like, I just had to like.
And
do
I was
it.
like, me and Nash were at like
I want to
fucking.
shake it out of me right now.
yeah,
That's the
it was all
worst.
fucked up.
Like when I fainted, remember? Like
Oh
everyone,
my!
we were in our
Like, I have
townhouse,
to get out of this room.
and everyone's arguing like, should we go on a hike? Should we stay here and chill? And like, and everyone's like, I think we need to go on a hike. Like Rob's like, we gotta go on a hike right now, but like, we just gotta walk. We gotta start walking. And then someone else was like, yeah. And like I'm like going to put on my shoes because I don't know what the fuck we're doing. And I started walking up the stairs, and I just fucking fainted. against the wall.
melted into the stairs.
I was like, too much tension in the room, bro. Let me just faint for a second.
Jake can't handle the tension.
Psychedelics are wild, bro. Yeah.
psychedelics are wild. Like that's
So
it.
cool.
It's just so wild. Yeah, I like the experiences when you're just like, let's trip. Like sometimes I think the beginning of our psychedelic experience and journey, we were more about like, let's only do this and then we'll smoke a little weed. But like then as of like maybe the last 2 years, like shrooming became so like almost like mainstream in a way.
Yeah.
And to the point where it's like, let's do them. Like if someone has them and
Social
we're out, I
setting.
won't even plan to do them and I'll just do them.
Yeah, eat a little chocolate when you're out.
Yeah.
And I've noticed like I'm not the best at tripping in like social settings around a bunch of random people I don't know.
Fuck
Like,
yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think anyone
sometimes-
is, but it's fun.
no, for
Yeah.
sure, it's an experience. And like I think there's like a threshold. Like if I pass a certain threshold, then like I'm like, yo, I gotta go fucking get by my lonesome and just like fucking figure
like,
something out.
I feel like
But
those nights that we do that, you like will randomly just disappear.
Yeah, for sure. Like some people are good at like getting deep into a trip and like still being out and about.
Wow.
And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know.
No,
Something-
me neither. No,
I can't do that. I gotta like be like with like my closest people
Yeah.
at a maximum. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I like that. Or doing an activity. Like no, like planning. Like snowboarding is a great example. We have to go snowboarding today. We came here to do this.
Yeah.
But we will eat shrooms first.
Yeah.
And you're all alone the whole day, but like you're like, fuck,
There's
your boy's like
strangers.
20 yards away. You're
Yeah.
like, "Ooh."
I've never eaten shrooms and snowboarded.
That's my favorite. I mean, as long as you're safe, like you don't want to be like,
Have you snowboarded on shroom?
yeah, with
Really?
with Abood and Josh. I don't know if he ate those. Tyler Schneiderman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I air these people out? Like Tyler Schneider's like a corporate job. Yeah, we're tripping. Nah, I'm sure it's fine. But yeah,
I feel like that would
fu-
feel
it's
so
a fun
nice
group.
on your feet. Like
Oh yeah.
it would just feel like you're cutting through the mountain.
Especially like if there's a little like fresh snow, you're just like you like carve and it like flies up. You're like, whoa, there's like
Yeah.
diamonds in the sky.
See, but you know, like when you're going like toe side on a catwalk for too long and your calves start burning. I feel like I would feel that and be like, yo, my calves are about to pop, bro. Like what's going on here?
Honestly.
But yeah, fucking, we got to do that. We got to do a little shroom snowboard.
Yeah, or
trip.
just like a hike. Like decide what you're doing before the trip. Like
That's important.
And I think
Very
I'm more open. Like I don't know if I'll ever drink again. I don't know if I'll ever smoke again. But like I'm pretty certain that I will. You know, I'm not like I would do shrooms tomorrow if there was like a good thing that we're doing. You know.
Well, the reggae festival this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost like makes my heart flutter. But like, because there's just so many people in that
But
setting.
even then, I wouldn't do that there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like so many random humans.
And I
there.
don't want to ruin like if we have like a whole plan for the day, like, and I'm like, fuck, I kind of just like, can I go back to
If your
wherever?
vibe gets fucked up, it
Yeah.
might kill everyone else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
It's also just so fun to be sober sometimes, like knowing you have full control of like whatever you want to do and how you want to feel. It's pretty much up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, sober is almost probably like a new high after being sober for so long. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if it works that way more or like the way that we all and you guys still do it, like the contrast between getting drunk like once a week or something and then like the next day you're hungover, but then the day after that, you're like, you feel so good because you're like that much more sober than you were.
Yeah.
But it's just constant for me. But sometimes I just feel high. Like when you said, like, I am just like relaxed. I don't know why. I think it's because I got up at like 5 a.m. So I'm just like.
What were you doing up so early? Early workout?
Me and Sean worked out, yeah, like at 7. And I got there like 6:45 and just like worked out. And then
Jocko time, huh?
Jocko time. Bruce knows about it. And then
Let's
we.
get it. It's like 4:22 on the watch.
I literally thought about Bruce's morning. I was like 5:45 a.m. Like, geez, yeah, he did that a lot back in the day. And then I had an
probably more of
appointment.
that in the future too.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's just like so nice. You have such a long, like the sun's still up. Like I watched it come up. Like it's fucking
That's the
12
coolest
hours
part.
ago.
That's the coolest
Well, you
part.
would say like you loved your mornings when you had like early shifts, like being up before everyone, just like, you know, putting whatever it is, like a podcast in your headphones, just like knowing that you're
You see the sunset or sunrise.
sunrise.
every
Yeah,
morning.
like that's
Yeah.
got to be like a nice.
I feel like it's like an extra inspiration for yourself in the
love
morning.
it.
You're like, fuck, today is a good day.
Yeah,
I'm
it
already
felt
up
like
getting
a
my
great day.
coffee.
You gotta get to bed though. Fuck, if you don't go to bed.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it
it's
ruins
almost
it.
like because you're like tired. It's like you don't get like, you want to get the most out of your day. That's the point of getting up early.
Right.
But if you don't get any sleep, you're like
of course.
half-assing it.
And then, well, so like, tell me, like, when you wake up on those early days, then at nighttime you're probably beat way earlier too, right?
Way
like,
earlier,
yeah,
yeah.
if you don't take a nap at least or whatever.
It's this. Yeah, it's just your body gets I don't know,
Accustomed to
your
that
clock,
shit.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll be beat tonight, no doubt. Just like, I'm gonna like probably.
But I
pass
would
out.
go out, or I'd wake up on like Friday or Thursday and at 4 a.m. and then we would go out that night, and
Yeah.
I'd be up till 4 a.m. That's the worst because then I'm like,
Just being awake
the
for
whole
20
next
hours.
day I'm
Oh my
sleeping
God.
because I'm
just so in the because like you're already, you know,
I was up for 24
You might already
hours.
be down bad because of the drinking, but then it's like, oh, the fucking lack of sleep just doubles down on that shit. You feel me?
That's the worst.
Yeah, I don't know how you like. There's certain times my brother would be out
Yep,
till fucking it's 3:34, and he's like, "Fuck, I have to be at the gym in 45 minutes."
that's insane.
Personal training.
and
shit,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Walking into that gym this morning was just another realization of like, even if I'm not up, like people are up. Like,
People are up, bro. I'm driving at 4:30. I'm like, damn, there's way
like,
more
there's
cars
just
than
people.
I thought. would be.
Yeah, there's just like everyone's doing, especially in like a motivated like Beverly Hills gym like that. Like people were walking out. I was walking at 6:45. People were like, "See you next week."
It's
And I'm
crazy,
like,
bro.
what did you just do in there? Like, and you walk in and it could be 4 p.m. Like you walk in, it's blacked out, and
Yeah.
you're just like, everyone is working hard, and it's 6:45. Like what? And they're up. Like nobody has cloudy eyes. Like everyone's up, and I feel like kind of like out of place. Like first day, like first grade or something.
Yeah.
That gym is also just
Like, so what do people
awesome.
do?
Yeah,
Like the vibe in there is so.
Oh, it's a good-
like walking in, everyone's like, "Hey," I feel like I'm at like a fucking school camp or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
"Hey, what's going on? Hey,
Yeah.
how are you, man?" Like it's like.
And they work all day. Like I realized this because like I've usually been in there like between 2 and 5 these past like 10 days, and then today I was like, fuck it, let's run it at 7 a.m. And it's the exact same thing. Like they're there from 7 a.m. These trainers like 7 a.m. to 5 or 6 or 7 p.m. all day grinding.
Dude, that's wild. And like it's crazy too to think about like the hours that like the majority of society is up. Like that also just like, you know, the weekdays and shit like was just like, okay, we decided daytime is when we're up, nighttime. Like it could have been reversed, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
It makes a lot more sense because like you can see shit and like obviously you're gonna be more
Yeah.
productive when you can see everything in the world.
Yeah,
But, like
they just
imagine
didn't
if we
have
were
like electricity.
imagine
in
if
the
we were
day,
just like a
back in the
nocturnal
day.
society, bro. Like how crazy would that be? Like
Yeah,
our eyes would
why-
probably be so powerful.
Like Alaska for 6 months or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They'll have like what 2 hours of sunlight on like
Sometimes
No,
none.
they go months without sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go months without darkness.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be crazy.
I feel like that would suck.
Yeah.
You have to invest
It'd
in
be
like
fun
good
like in high
blackout
school,
blinds.
like we're sneaking
Yeah.
out, like,
Yeah.
or we're just going to get a tan.
yeah, what the fuck? It's 3 a.m., Johnny. It's like, well, I don't know. Is it?
Like, prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Like I don't fucking trust your watch, modern technology.
Time is just relative though. It's like yeah, like if your schedule is going to bed at 9 and waking up at 5, it's the exact same as someone who wakes up at 10 and goes to bed at 2 a.m. It's just like shifted.
Yeah.
But it's like
Straight
you're
up.
getting the same
And you
amount
just
of sleep.
yeah, well, depending on what you do, you just can't do as much like at 1 a.m. as you could do it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on
But
what
like
you
if
do,
you're an
for sure.
artist, that's what I was saying. Like you could get plenty of music done at 1 a.m.
I appreciate my mornings though. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the best time. It's just like the
That's where I do all my thinking.
Yeah, it's quiet. Like the world is quiet, even if it isn't. Like you feel like no one is. You feel so alone
Yeah.
in a good way.
It's really, I'm bad at it. I try to not look at my phone in the morning, but if you don't, it's so fire.
Mhm.
Like you don't have any worldly input into your brain or whatever.
Yeah, I need to cut that out. Just like, you know, impulsively like rolling over, looking for my phone, and like what time is it? Check some shit. Like
Yeah.
a hole.
that can yeah, like, you can get in a hole in the morning and then it just
2
like, sets your
hours.
day off on a bad.
Well, then you're
vibe,
like
you know?
looking at like it could be like I'll see like a negative video and then like I have a shitty morning and I'm like,
Yeah, you're like,
I
fuck
could have
that.
so
What
avoided
the
that.
fuck was that? Like, why did I see that video?
Yeah, but morning should be me time, but you know what I'm saying? Just
For
like,
sure.
Or like you time, whatever the fuck, you know.
I've been reading my movie. My movie book.
James Patterson book.
Yeah.
Who's James?
I just
James is like one of the best-selling fiction writers of all time. He does
No
like
way.
fucking crime, mystery, like, you know, a lot of like suburban white women love that shit. But,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's like so.
it's so cool though.
It's like
sure
fucking
it's so
it's like
good.
NCIS, but like in book form with like different characters and shit. But
But it's good. It's just like a full movie in your head. You just read
So
it,
good.
and he's easy. You know, he's a good writer. Short chapters.
Isn't it crazy? Like you can like you see the main character in your mind.
Oh my god,
you see him.
100%.
And I wonder
Who are
if
you
that's like
casting
a,
as the main character if you had to choose an actor?
yeah, like who are you?
I want to
at-
see.
yeah.
I want to know.
Emmy,
Who, like,
What does she look like in your head?
Okay, Emmy would be. She's got short brown hair.
The book's called what?
But did she ever say
Invisible-
that?
I don't think so.
But that's it.
That she's got short brown
like
hair.
the writer doesn't describe.
I
the
don't
character.
think so.
The
Okay,
book's
okay.
called what? Invisible what?
It's called Invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah, it's about
James
like
Patterson,
arson.
short
It's
brown-
about an
wow.
arson.
Is she American
murder.
or no?
An arson murder.
Yeah, an arson murder, but like it looks like people are dying, or like one person dies in every fire, and it looks like accidents. But this girl and like this girl's sister died in one of them, and then she started doing like this research in the in all of the U.S. and found
Oh, she's
that
like,
there was
"This
like
isn't
there was
an
some
accident."
theme, and she's like, hold on. And she used to work for the FBI. So yeah, this whole thing. So,
So
it's like
no one knows that it's a murderer. It's just
no,
like accident
only her.
and
And then she tells her ex-husband who's high in the FBI, and she's like, "Yo, look at this shit. Like, I need your help." And then he like gathers a team, and they like start doing this
Holy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, it's
how
sick.
did someone think of this? Like,
It's so sick, bro.
he just gets to like sit there and like write, and he gets a good
Yeah.
idea. He's like, and then the husband is high up in the FBI.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because like the last fiction book I read was at Patterson as well, like on a plane, like similar type thing. I think Emmy might have been the main
I
character.
think he
actually.
has some reoccurring
characters
in all of his books, like in some of his books.
And I think it was Emmy too, but it was
Like
like,
they're the same
type thing.
person, or they just
Yeah.
said like he'll use the same name. Or
No, like the same exact fucking investigator girl. I think it was Emmy. I'm pretty sure the one I read. Like I think he
dope.
uses her a lot. But regardless, like bro,
Did your Emmy have short brown hair too?
yeah, for sure. No,
So wait, so who are you
to a
casting?
T.
Emma Watson?
It could be an Emma Watson vibe,
Could
but
be.
it's
Or
not.
is she not rugged
No,
enough?
she's.
You know who it is?
It needs to be a little more stern.
I know who it is. It's Natalie
Niall Horan?
Portman.
Oh, Natalie Portman.
Is it?
It could be Natalie Portman.
It could be Natalie Portman.
She would be a good candidate for sure.
I thought it was.
It
I don't
could.
know.
She's a very good candidate.
Okay, good.
But it's crazy because I don't think
Yeah.
any of his movies have become film adaptations. He just like sticks
Any
to
of his
right-
books, yeah.
or any of his books.
Well, his movies.
Yeah, but
they
his,
are-
his mind movies, yeah, whatever you want to call books. But it's crazy, bro. He has like what 100-some bestsellers.
That
Like,
could be his choice, you know, right?
150.
For sure.
How do
He
you
doesn't
write
do-
150 books?
He has like 300.
Bro,
that
he's
Does it
has-
take a year to write a
He's
book?
just good at it
I have
now,
no
and like
idea.
the way he describes shit is like, bro, like you see every fucking detail.
Oh my
in
god! No, it's
Patterson's
actually a
writing.
movie. It's a full, like I'm like as
Writing
I'm
is
reading,
crazy.
you just see it all happening in your mind.
Yeah, why did reading become like such a lost art of our generation? It's like when I was a kid, like I loved it so much, and then like I think we all started getting phones and fucking like
I feel like it's still a thing.
it's definitely still a thing. I mean,
People love it, if not even more.
I
Because
think it's coming back around though,
Yeah, it
big
is.
time in our generation.
I don't think it went anywhere.
Well, maybe we're
I
just
think
getting
we're just
older.
like 20.
It has in general, bro. Like in our generation, like a
Or maybe,
lot of
like,
people don't
but
read.
people still read on their phones. Like,
No, for sure. Like they read like
Yeah.
maybe more short form stuff, but like
or
actually,
no,
like,
I'm saying ebooks and stuff though too.
yeah, yeah. But I think in general, like our generation probably reads way less than any generation before us because of the excess
For
of
sure.
technology.
Yeah,
you
maybe,
know what
I
I'm
would say.
saying?
I would say that.
But like I'm like yeah, fucking
Or they read less like stuff of value.
yeah, like shit that's like you know a true fucking
Like fiction, I mean, you can still learn from it. Is my point, right? Like
Yeah, and like
As
of course,
opposed to, like,
yeah.
just
Like
reading
Sammy's learning how to be an arsonist right now. You know,
fan
It's like
fiction or
shit.
some shit. Yeah.
I'm
You are.
yeah. Go ahead.
I
He's
totally
like, I know
forgot what I was
exactly
gonna
how
say.
I do it. I
Yeah,
come right here.
I'd be
and-
surgical with it. Very surgical.
It would be like, I mean, it wouldn't be cool. Like you'd be living in constant anxiety, but like to be like a secret killer.
Yeah.
How would you do?
is G's-
how would
this
you
is G's
well,
fantasy,
during
right?
this? Curious, how would you do your?
I don't
killing?
know. I'm not made for it. But like,
You've
no,
thought,
but-
you've
but
thought
like-
about it. What's
But
up?
like,
No, but-
fantasize with me. How would you kill it? Like, how would you do it?
I would honestly kill the way that
you
this
seen
guy
Dexter?
does.
no, and I need to. I really do. Everyone says I need to see
Yeah,
it.
at least the first the first few seasons are amazing. It kind of like there's like
Yeah.
a definite like
What's in
cookie
Miami?
cutter blueprint by
kinda?
the end.
Am I
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
the right
yeah,
thing?
yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
like South Florida.
I don't think I could kill.
I
Unless
could
I
not
had-
kill. There's no way.
Unless I had
could
like, unless someone like fucking
No, but
raped a family member of mine. Or,
circumstances, you
yeah,
could.
of course, circumstances. But even
circumstantially.
if it came down to it, like, oh my god, like,
But I was talking about like murder. Like
Murder.
how would you murder someone? Not like just
Like an innocent-
not like
not like a vengeful,
retaliation
not like a
or,
vengeful. Yeah, okay.
The
I
way
got
that
you.
my guy does it in this book,
Mm-hmm.
because like while you're reading the chapters, between every 2 to 4 chapters, it's called the Graham session, and the Graham's like the name of the murderer, and he says from his side. Like during the whole thing, he does like these voice memos into a phone, and it's just telling. He's just telling like this voice recording what's happening. He'll be at a bar and he's like, I think I just found my next person. He'll like go up to this hot chick, he'll say, and he'll be like macking on her, and she'll be like, you're kind of weird. And he's like, oh yeah, like I'm a serial killer, and she'll be like, oh sure, and then it'll like they'll start like flirting around. And then
God,
you'll be like,
sadistic.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
crazy.
like
That's like when you see a movie and you they cut to the bad guy and you see like what you're doing.
And you almost kind of
Yeah.
start to
Yeah,
like
he's
him.
He's like,
fucking there,
yeah,
get him.
He's
Yeah,
very
right.
charming with his murder.
And I'm sure like they've seen him. I'm sure the police have
Somehow.
talked to him at this point, but they still can't pin anything on him.
Not
right?
quite. I'm
Not quite.
getting there.
But bro, it's crazy because like a common theme with a lot of serial killers is like they're charming as fuck. Like they'll fucking seduce you, like the Ted
Oh yeah, they're
Bundys and the-
sociopaths. They're just playing the emotion up.
Yeah,
in the
for
charm.
sure.
Isn't
Like
that
Ted Bundy would
crazy?
like fake injury, right? I'm pretty sure. Like he would act like he had a bum arm or I don't know.
Was he
did
the handsome one? I know there was
super
like,
handsome
Zac
one, yeah.
Efron played him, right? In that
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess he was just
That's
like a
just
hunk.
got to be so fucking.
But like,
crazy.
you know, smooth guy, I think he would like fake like he had like an illness or like some sort of injury, and then he would like, you know, like it was the sympathy card he would play. It's like, oh, handsome guy, you know, he needs someone to take care of him for the night, and then bam, you're in his fucking escape or his fucking what's it called, his crawl space under his stairs or under his attic or whatever. Fucking.
That's just crazy. He had the balls to like.
When did he
do
die?
that.
well, they don't have like they don't think like that. They're not like
Like he
when you're a
could have been
sociopath.
like
Like you're not afraid of anything. Like,
Yeah,
there's
like
no.
you watch interviews with serial killers, bro.
Yeah,
You can see in their eyes like they
It's
don't
not
have any
there.
remorse.
Like they don't have the empathy at all.
That's insane.
Like they'll be
There's no-
talking about killings like it's a grocery store run, like it's a routine thing.
Yeah,
and
it's like getting
fucking nuts.
gas. Like
What
you
does
just-
that feel like?
it's probably
Nothing.
exhilarating. That's why they
Probably
do it
not-
because they
oh,
can't
yeah,
feel
probably, okay.
anything. So when they kill
Yeah.
someone, they're like, "This is how I feel."
Oh my god,
I
dude.
feel like Bruce could be a murderer.
Maybe I am.
We need to have Ross Lynch on because he
good.
played Dahmer in the
Yeah,
Dahmer
he
biopic.
did.
Ah, he did.
And he really had to get in the mindset of like Jeffrey Dahmer, which is crazy. That probably like fucked with his head a little bit, like
Damn.
having to be in that character. Because you know he fucking
could,
Dahmer
I mean-
started off killing little animals. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, he's got a strong mind. I'm sure he's
He's
not
like-
like slipping into anything.
He's like, yeah.
Like Ross is out here on
He's
the
got a good
street.
sense of who he
Good
is.
family
like-
around him.
he's the perfect prototype, you know.
He really is.
Handsome guy, Disney star. Like, what's going on, Ross?
We should have Ross on.
No, but it's wild because like, again, fucking Dahmer, like on his school field trip, he like got them to meet the president and shit, and
He's
like
all
you know,
charming.
really charming guy. Even though he was a fucking weirdo, was like you know killing killing little animals and shit. Eventually, it
Like I
escalated.
couldn't even kill an animal.
I
don't even
couldn't
killing
kill like a
insects.
medium size. Yeah.
Like, I don't.
I used to like step on ants, but not anymore.
That's like a telltale sign of kids, because kids will do that. Like that's
Yeah.
in Dexter. That's like a thing he does.
kills bugs and shit.
Kills animals.
And
And
they'll
then
like
his-
fucking cut him up with a knife and
this is
shit.
spoiler,
Like
but
they'll
it's
be.
been out. But like, his dad is aware of like what he is.
really.
So like he tries to teach him to like use it against bad
Oh
people.
yeah, doesn't his dad
Oh,
teach him
that's
when he was
sick.
young? Type shit.
Yeah,
I
because
watched
he
the first
knows.
couple
He sees him in the
episodes.
backyard and like fucking cutting animals' throats and shit.
Shows him some
But
methods.
that's genius. That might be a way I would go about being a serial killer. Is like being a forensic analyst or whatever the fuck it's called. You know,
knowing the
crime
inside
scene.
trade before.
Yeah.
Bro,
get
you
into
should
it.
watch that show. It's
Being
insane.
a
No, I know.
detective, like the
which one?
detective chasing
Dexter.
the murderer, and it's himself. Like
f-
you would
they-
never get caught.
It came out with
yeah.
the news.
Like he's working on his own case. It's like, of course,
Yeah,
it's not him, bro.
I feel like it'd be good to be like the inside job.
And he's the blood spatter forensics guy.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like he's doing all of it.
he like fucking positions the blood splatters to like make it like clear his name fully, pretty
And
much.
he'll tell you how he sets it up and how he's gonna fool like the rest.
Is
of
it narrative? Like
Yeah,
narrative?
he narrates.
He'll take you
it's
into his
so
killings
sick.
and shit.
And he's
show you
sick.
how
Michael C. Hall. Yeah. I was
I
gonna
want to
say
see him in like a big film. 'Cause
You
he's
probably
such
have
a famous
like,
face.
You probably have like
Who's Michael Hall?
Michael.
He's-
He
you
plays
would know-
Dexter, but he does a lot of
Look.
like big theater. Like he's an insane actor.
Yeah, you could tell he's respected. I mean, Dexter's just
He
so
did.
notorious.
I
gotta watch
He did. I watched this like animated Justice League thing, and he played Batman.
Oh yeah, I know this guy.
And I was like, holy fuck! I can hear your. It was so good.
You know, guys,
Uh,
sometimes you just have those days where you just want to tuck away in your hoodie, you know, and just
just turtle shell it.
you're just anxious. You just
do.
want to forget about the outside world, or maybe you want to talk to someone. And it's crazy because the price of traditional therapy can be upwards of $500
Per
Through the
session.
roof.
per session. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And traditional therapy visits, I mean, sometimes they're over $100 per session.
It's
That can add up
wild.
to thousands of dollars a year.
Talk about breaking the bank.
You know, I think we got to give the people an alternative. Do you guys not agree?
Well, I'm down.
And not even just an alternative, but something that's far superior to traditional therapy, in my opinion.
I concur.
Have you guys heard about this this great new service called Cerebral?
I have. Isn't it an online mental health service that offers prescription medication counseling and therapy for anxiety, depression, ADHD, insomnia, and more?
From what I hear, it's the best. You know, I might have to switch over from my traditional sessions, but truly, Cerebral. From what I've heard, it's great. You know, you can get medication delivered straight to your house. You can skip all those nasty pharmacy lines. You know, waiting for fucking 30 minutes in Walgreens and CVS. You know, there's someone bickering in front of you. I don't know.
COVID? I don't want COVID.
COVID. I mean, it's the perfect at-home delivery service. You don't have, you can avoid all the nonsense essentially, and at a much cheaper cost on average.
Much cheaper cost, and not to mention, I mean, no matter what cost you're paying, you get unlimited messages with your care team. You know,
At any time of the day, right?
anytime,
So you're
morning, noon, night.
I didn't even know this. So you're telling me you don't need to like schedule a time with this person? They're always on call.
I wouldn't say that,
What's up?
but it could be true. I do know this though: you have unlimited messaging with your care team.
And when they will see it, you can talk to them throughout the day as opposed to just in your 1 hour session, you know, that you schedule. Sometimes you have a conflict, you know, you got to skip it, reschedule for the next week. I mean, it seems like Cerebral is just there at all times. It's great.
Yes, and you know, you can connect with your counselor and therapist on your own schedule, kind of like touching on what you said, you know, through your laptop, or if you choose to, download the Cerebral app.
You know what? I'm feeling a little bit better. I think it's time to get out of this shell
Come
here.
out of the shell.
A lot more hope, you know, in the air.
Another key thing is you don't need insurance, which kind of just makes it easier. You don't need
Much
health
easier.
insurance,
No,
which is very helpful.
even though we should all have free health insurance, but that's a different topic.
That's a different
Yeah.
conversation, you
It's
know.
cheap.
I think we got a little deal for the people, though, who want to get hip to the Cerebral wave, you know, and tap in.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a deal. Actually, it's quite insane. And you know, if you're a listener of this program, you can receive 65% off your first month.
You
of
said
medication.
65?
65%
Oh,
off your first month of medication.
I've heard of
man.
like 20%, 30%, but 65?
I mean, it's honestly they're gonna lose money on this, but they're helping you guys. And cerebral.com/pocket is where you'll find it. Once again, that is cerebral.com/pocket for 65%.
65% off your first month. I mean, that's just a total of $30 to get started. It's an absolutely amazing deal. If you guys are going through anything, you know, anything that you would otherwise need traditional counseling for, maybe give Cerebral a try, and we think you guys may love it. We know you're going to love it. So, yeah.
Good luck
Good luck
with whatever you're going through.
whatever you're going through. We're
Smile.
here for you, man.
Yeah.
And one last time, that is cerebral.com/pocket. Boys, do we get back to the episode? Should we?
shall.
Let's do it.
All right. Love y'all.
What do you think about Robert Pattinson being the new Batman?
Good.
Good.
I'm excited for it, but I hope it works.
I think he kind of got like this stigma attached to him from Twilight, but he's been breaking that super solidly over the years.
Oh,
Like he's
he's
been in some
already-
great fucking films.
He's just
bro.
such an actor.
And Harry was in Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking good, bro.
And
Yeah,
that was
he's
before
really-
Twilight. Yeah, that Harry Potter one. Oh, I love
That was the first thing that kind of Cedric Diggory, right?
Yeah,
the first thing that
Cedric
kind of put him
Digg.
on to the game a little bit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
And then Twilight just exploded him, obviously. Like Team Jacob, Team fucking Edward, fucking. Which team were you? Is the real question.
Edward.
You
I was Edward as well.
I didn't
No,
watch.
as a kid. Okay, I rewatched him. I'm
Nah,
Edward now.
You had the Lautner app pick as your iPod touchscreen.
It was my iPod touchscreen saver.
Just like all the girls.
No, I was like I identified with the wolves for some reason. Like, I-
it was my iPod.
you do have way more of a wolfish vibe. You
I
know,
wanted a
darker
wolf-
complexion.
Wolfish.
No, you are a wolf.
appreciate it,
You're a Lautner.
but
through
I
and
think
through.
I could also be
A vampire.
A vamp?
Pa.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah.
to see you pale.
Fuck yeah.
Well, for
dude.
Halloween, he went vamp. He was like the king vamp, bro.
Ah.
It
I was
kinda-
king vamp.
Yeah. But
I
he-
was like the original, you know.
yeah, like
one
the,
of the
the
originals.
one that was like started in Transylvania, like all those years back.
Bro,
Which one was vampire? Which one was?
Edward's
Edward,
the vampire.
vampire.
It's like-
Pattinson was
Okay.
vampire.
They're
Lautner
sick.
was-
There's so much like more. Like they won't die. They're
bro,
so dope.
if you watch Twilight now, it's so fucking cheesy. I saw like some
I
clips
just watched
from
it.
it.
I loved it.
And
though.
like no, of course, but like bro, like when the werewolves like morph and like start jumping like through the
Yeah,
air and
yeah.
like the vampires flying, it's like
Yeah,
oh
the
my
CGI
god,
is horrible.
It's it's bad, but it's like cult classic. You can't.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
I feel like we should watch that next.
It's
That-
on Netflix.
I've never watched. I don't think I've ever watched. I've
you
like.
could kill all three in like honestly 2 nights if you wanted. It's like 2 hour, not
Oh,
even
okay.
2
I
hour
thought it was
movies. Bella's a sweetheart. Jacob, he's cool. He's like not, he's cool. He's cool. But Edward, he's so
He's the
smooth.
guy.
And
He's
Bella,
really
so
the man.
smooth.
Doesn't he play like Bella, like the piano song? Like, you know, what I'm
Dude, and he's
saying?
like so in love with her,
Bella's Lullaby. That song.
but he
slaps.
also like her blood is like the most attractive to him, but he can't suck it. So he's like, I'm like, Edward, yeah. He's smooth as fuck, dude. And
That's
his whole
hilarious.
family wants to kill Bella, but like they like her. Like she cuts her hand on like a paper cut. Yeah.
all, like,
and like
fucking-
little baby Jasper, he's like the newest like
Vamp.
yeah.
Family vamp.
Oh, Jasper. Oh, it's so sick. You feel so safe with the Colons, you know? Like, you can't touch the Colons. They can run faster than 5 cars in a row, you know?
Yeah, bro. They can fly up in trees, just like perch out, like look at the scenario.
But you also feel kind of safe with Jacob, you know? you got the whole pack around you.
Jacob's like home. Oh my God, Jesus through and through wolf, bro.
He is a wolf.
I
Kidding
do.
me?
I
He's
do
a
hate
were
that.
baby.
Yeah. Great. I think you should watch it.
I'm very down.
I got to start Dexter. You guys haven't seen Dexter.
I watched the
Yeah, you
first 2
should tap
years
in.
ago, but yeah.
We should all
Like
tap
the
in.
first
Certain
4
episodes.
We gotta
seasons
finish
are
Peaky first,
great.
and then we'll get into it.
You guys
but-
are fucking cooking. Abraham McGold?
But we're not even cooking that, but we are. But like we
No,
can
you,
go.
bro, you do
we could
3
go
episodes
faster.
in a night. I mean, that's pretty.
It's only 3 hours.
I know.
It's like, I mean, starting at 7, 8.
Go to bed at like
7
10 or
or 8.
11, yeah.
I'm going to bed by 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's my last, few minutes. We got at least 3 episodes every night.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you guys started it. And I knew you would like it just as much as you did. I was preaching it for a good like month there.
You gotta get through like the first few episodes, and then you're into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's
They're
just
a
like
little
anything. They have to set the tone. And now you know, like, oh, this is the family. They're
Yeah.
in Birmingham. Like, it's just a vibe. And
Certain
you're in-
character
Code, no
development.
answers. Can you come get? Oh, this was you
Arthur's
at the door.
great.
Yeah, I couldn't get in today.
Cody wasn't working the door.
Cody Co. Yeah, Cody Co.
That dude in the back, the valet guy.
Yeah.
He like finally gave into us. Like we had big beef with him
Yeah.
forever. And then like we're pulling up yesterday, and Sammy's like, 2 spots, right? Like because
No,
like,
at first he said, he
yeah, he was like, and Sammy's
and I
like,
was like, 2 spots. And he's like,
and he's like,
yeah,
rolled his eyes and like pointed in. It's like, bro, we can all be friends. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
like-
and the crazy thing is, there's like 8,000 spots open back there
There's
every time.
always spots.
Yeah.
Especially when we come at like 4 or 5 p.m. It's like, who's here?
If I own
it's
parking,
fully
though,
up to
I'm
his
hiring that guy because
Yeah,
He's
no,
good.
he's on
He
his
controls
shit.
everything.
he's doing his job.
Yeah.
Like he could have said no, and I'd be like, okay, like I can't go
Like
here.
he's in charge.
He's gonna call. He might call a tow truck on us.
But
Yeah,
I feel
that's-
like
that's it.
since yesterday,
Since
I feel like since the parking, like we got out of the car and he's like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "How are you?" Like,
just gotta build that rapport with him, you know?
Yeah, I feel
I've been
like we have a good
super nice to him.
relationship.
And I stopped parking back there, so maybe that helps
Yeah, probably
because there's an extra spot.
less people.
Yeah.
Yeah, less cars.
You guys drive together today?
Yeah. Bruce almost fucking got out of there quick.
I was leaving at 4, like, normal time.
We
Like,
said 4:10.
I didn't hear that. I was in the shower, probably. And I can't hear, so.
Is it still bothering
you?
you?
were grumpy today. I thought you were kind of grumpy.
I was just in my own zone, just reading and chilling. I didn't say anything.
That was great. That
I
was
didn't say a
honestly
word to
great.
anybody. I was just chilling, reading.
No,
Literally.
and I get that. Sometimes you're just like, I don't want to.
And when you're in like someone else's house, you're kind of like, you know how you feel, and like, I don't know, you're like in someone else's house, so it's kind of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I'm just trying to stay to myself. I don't have anything nice to say right now.
Yeah, I get it. No, I'm not
I
saying you
get
did
that.
anything
And
wrong.
I was just reading like self-help book and trying to work
I
on myself.
love self-help books.
Yeah, they're good. They're
They're my
good.
favorite.
It's
But
I'm
like
gonna go
everything they tell
alternating.
me to do. I'm like, I know this. I know it's so fucking hard to implement and like make it
exactly.
habitual. And, like,
That's why you have to read it. You know everything it says for the most part, 90, 80% or
Yeah.
whatever, but it's just about reminding yourself and constantly like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I wouldn't even say I get what you were saying. Just I was just like very in my, but I wasn't even cranky. I was
No,
just,
you weren't grumpy.
Cranky's a
I could
great
just
word.
tell you were.
I was just in my
your own.
head.
I mean,
like,
you're
for
just in your
sure.
own thing.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
just
okay,
thinking
but
about it a lot, and then fucking trying not to be.
Yeah, it's tough when you're just like you're thinking, but you can't. Like I'm always there. Like I'll be like thinking about something to do with work or something to do with like my life, right? And then my mom calls and like I'm short with her on the
Yeah,
phone,
of
but like she has
course.
no idea that
Of
I was just
course.
thinking all that.
yeah.
No, I'll like when we hang, I'll like call him back and be like, let's redo that phone call real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
it's easy.
in a rut.
Yeah, it's easy.
Rut
Like once
Jones.
things start stacking on top of each other, it's like
You gotta just take yourself
somebody's
out
gonna
of
get the
it.
brunt.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's getting the brunt.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work on being even keel and like not like when it's something's really good or something really bad, and they can not just in life but like for auditions and not getting too excited in one way or the other.
yeah.
And that's something I do like I get really fucking amped up, bad or good.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pissed because I should have gotten the Stranger Things 4. I
What?
swear I just rewatched this fucking audition I did in 2019.
Oh.
And it's coming out. Like, I was just looking at a billboard or something in LA. I was like,
And you snapped?
bro, I snapped. I literally
But
snapped.
that's
What
what they
role is
teach
it
you. Like
for?
you don't take that personally.
No, I didn't. But I was just like, are you like, come on.
What was the role?
There's so much upside with me. Like, put me in this, you know? Like, come on. Like, this is gonna be good for you. It'll be better for me, but it'll still be good for you.
That's a good mentality though.
What was the position?
Just like this basketball jock guy.
Yeah, it's not really your.
It's not really my steez. No, but I was like giving a speech to the whole class, right?
Yeah.
To the whole fucking auditorium.
Auditorium,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, "Good morning, Hawkins High." Yeah, and like it just like killed it. Played. I was like cheerleaders, you know. Like I like had a moment with them.
The smooth drop.
Yeah, like it was just good. And I was just like, I honestly was watching it back. I was like, damn, 21-year-old G. Just like, wow, that was good. I really practiced. It was a 4-minute monologue. Didn't read off anything. And I was like, damn, I can do that.
Fuck
4
yeah, you
minutes
can.
is good.
4 minutes is great.
Didn't you do a Euphoria audition too?
No,
And I was
did
talking
that.
about that on stream.
You did?
I did that as well.
Oh yeah,
I think
you
we did the same one.
guy?
But I think they changed the kid's name because I actually looked up the sides today.
Was
like,
yours a meth
in my
head?
email?
The meth head? Well, I
Huh.
think they all are,
Yeah,
right?
they might all be.
Aren't they all Euphoria meth
Yeah,
heads?
they're all pretty much meth heads.
I haven't
But
watched it, but no, I was a meth head.
they probably saw you like on the street and were
Euphoria,
like, "Ooh,
Daniel.
Yeah, like kind of the vibe.
he's kind of methy."
Holy shit, meth vibe. Well, he did do it at EDC, so we gotta have him. No, but I got this guy named Daniel, and I was reading it on. I was reading these sides, like literally in 2018. I got these.
Daniel's real.
Is he real?
Yeah, he's like the guy.
Well, what race is he?
He's a white kid. He's like
Okay, because the excuse they gave me was like, we're going with a different race.
This
Wait,
girl-
that's what they told me.
Okay, what
they
the
said they went
fuck?
with a face tatted Mexican.
No, he's like you guys vibe.
that's what they.
Fuck that.
Is there
dude.
a face tatted Mexican?
Well, I
Yeah.
probably-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Mouse. Yeah, he's like
Does
this
he try to
fucking
do
hardcore drug
coerce
dealer.
somebody's sister into doing meth?
Yes.
Yes, he tries
Really?
to coerce the main character.
He tries to get Rue to do fentanyl.
fentanyl.
G-
He
I
does
got-
it.
I got
G.
Rue sides
G.
in here.
G?
That's
yeah,
the kid.
yeah, exactly. That's like you, bro.
Oh, fuck him, man. What's his name in real life?
I don't know, but he's basically like he's not a.
He's kinda
Kean
like a-
Johnson?
He's kind of just a white version, like a whiter version of you.
He's like trying to seduce this girl Cassie.
Yeah, I guess he is white.
She's dating like a senior who just went off to college, but like he's still at the high school, like a year, like in her grade.
Cassie. Literally, I'm here. Cassie.
Yeah, you're talking to Cassie. Okay,
No,
I got
it's
you.
like,
yeah.
hi, sup, Cass. We should ride the carousel. Cool.
yeah, he rides with the carousel with her, and she's on Molly. Yeah, I
And then
remember
Rue
that scene.
goes, it keeps going to
Is that who
voicemail.
I?
That's Mouse, the drug dealer.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know if
that-
Mouse would have been good.
I don't know if
Holy
Sammy's gonna be
shit.
Mouse.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
they're like, hey, we're
Can you
going with a
screenshot that so
a
we can put
different
Sammy and
person.
Mouse side by side?
They
Yeah.
told me about the race thing, and I'm like, fine.
Imagine
Maybe they
if-
think I was like Italian.
Well, maybe
I
they
don't
they
know.
switch
might
it
have
all
thought
up.
you were like not
We're going
white
with an
enough.
American.
Bro, you being Mouse would be the craziest shit. Sammy as the fucking hardcore
Imagine we
drug
both
dealer.
got the roles.
That would be just so.
We
I mean,
just
they
be
could
so
just
lit.
put fake tattoos on your face. And
Hey, and you would have gotten a
you're
hook
right
up
there.
with Sydney
It
Sweeney.
was that one
She's a
that.
smoke
Remember when I
show.
showed you?
He's on the ashtray kit.
I don't know what that is.
Sydney
The other,
Sweeney.
like, Hispanic dude with the face tattoos. Are you sure
Really?
That wasn't who it was?
I'm not. No, I don't.
He's
know.
also like 11 in the show, right?
I
the-
kind of.
Sydney Sweeney.
young bro?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, but don't they make him like he seems like so much younger? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if
I mean, this was
Sammy
also
would've been
4
able-
years ago.
True, yeah, they probably didn't even know what the dynamic was going to
Or
be at
whenever
the
that was.
time.
I remember showing you
Bro.
my tape.
Yeah, I watched it.
Bro,
It
I
was a
knew
while
this girl
ago, but-
before. Wait, did she just pop off Sydney Sweeney, or she been popping?
Well, she just popped from
She's-
Euphoria.
she's
Like,
popped
she-
Euphoria.
Just
She's-
from this season?
No, last season too.
no, but I think she's super popped because they just dropped again.
Yeah, okay, because I watched this show that is so good called The White Lotus, and it's a limited series, limited season, limited.
it's just like
series,
one
yeah.
season.
But it's no series. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
a show.
Mini-series.
Mini.
Queen's
yeah.
Gambit vibe or something.
Yeah, but it's literally like 8 episodes. Is Queen's Gambit same thing?
Yeah, like 7 episodes.
Oh, Queen's
One season.
Gambit. She isn't coming in peaky. Wow, she's good.
Whoa, she does.
Yeah,
kidding
Anya,
me?
she comes in.
Yeah, she's really good. And you're like, whoa, you're like so different than this chess freak, but still, like,
Bro, can we watch your Daniel audition like live on stream? One of these
what's a Daniel?
for Euphoria? Or no,
Oh,
no,
I don't
mean
know if I have Euphoria.
the what was it? The
yeah, we
Stranger
can watch
Things one.
Stranger Things, but we can't watch it yet because there's like actual like
Dialogue from the
people
show.
die, and
Oh.
I know.
Oh, you got the inside scoop.
Well, you can all know too, but like I'm sure they don't want people knowing.
No,
No,
of
they
course.
get mad low key.
We'll wait till
Yeah.
the season.
Found
We'll wait
it,
till the
but they
season
do have
drops, and
people
then
that do
we'll
that
we'll,
as a
we'll watch
job.
the tape.
Oh
as
yeah,
a
yeah,
unit.
yeah. I'll show you guys, but fucking White Lotus, Sydney Sweeney, she was so good in that. She was like this stuck up like fucking I don't know, maybe like 18-year-old. There's just it's such a good eight episodes. They're maybe like 40 minutes each, have such a vibe. You guys would fuck with it so hard. All you guys would, honestly. It's just like, it's so easy. But you want more, but then you're like, I don't know, it's fucking like limited series. Like, it's just 8 episodes.
What else?
Shows are
6
cool.
No,
hours
I'll
of my
definitely
life.
check it out.
Yeah.
What else? What was? Isn't the West Side Story the one you auditioned for coming out soon?
Yeah,
saw
I think it did come out, and
No, it
I
came out,
haven't
like,
heard anything
during
about
Christmas. It was in theaters for a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But it got nominated for a bunch of awards. And
Fuck,
stuff. Ansel
dude.
Elgort is the lead man.
I should
Really?
ancillarily get those
Just for
awards.
trying out.
Yeah. And here you go. It was good.
Bro, you would have been such a better fucking Danny, whatever his name is, than like you are him, the greaser guy. You know?
Am
from
I?
the-
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
you would have
know.
spazzed in that because
I
you can
think-
sing and dance, and you could have done it all.
But fuck, just watching like Baby Driver, like Ansel Elgort is so good.
He's so
they
good.
auditioned something insane amount of people.
Yeah, they did.
The girl that
I talked
the
to
girl
so
that
many
got cast
people.
was like in high school. There was
Yeah.
like 10,000 people going for her role.
Is this Ansel's first role since that whole like fucking
Yeah,
scandal
thing.
thing or whatever?
They just swept that under the rug.
Bro,
Did he have a
also the
sex swap?
Sexual assault. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey was in Baby Driver too. That shit's so crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
He's such a good actor.
Well, what
but-
hurts me is
He's insane, bro. That hurts the theater big
the
time.
thing like with Johnny Depp, where like Amber Heard accused him and like it ended up being her, like she was the one fucking
but,
physically abusing
some
him.
people will never hear that. Like
They'll never-
she was wrong.
Yeah, some people are just too like ignorant to look deep into it.
they were
But
both wrong.
he got fucking.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe, but like there was like actual like video
No, yeah,
tape
for
of
sure.
her
like,
hitting him and shit, which
but
was
like
which is funny because
you know how relationships
we
are.
just watched Crimes Against Grindelwald and fucking they axed him from the new one, and I'm like, damn, that sucks.
The guy they cast is a fucking legend too. So it
I'm
doesn't
sure,
matter.
yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be great as Grindelwald.
It's the
but
dude who played Hannibal, I think.
that just sucks that like bro, like an accusation that isn't even necessarily true can just fucking.
But I understand it's like
That's the
so
same shit with
touchy.
Hayes. Like he'll lose like he lost like a brand deal or something
Over some
They
fake
took a
shit.
Netflix show off of
A
Netflix.
bunch of shit, yeah.
That's so whack.
It's whack, It's like that's where we live in these days.
But also Elvis tried out for Elvis. Austin Butler got Elvis.
I remember when you did that.
I'm not sold on that.
he-
He just doesn't look like him at all.
Yeah, but like he kind of has.
mean, he's a good actor.
He's like become Elvis. Like he doesn't look like him at all. I always thought it should be Anwar Hadid. I don't know if he ever tried out for that. I feel like Anwar. Every time I see him, I'm like, you kind of look like Elvis.
Got
Really?
Swap to him.
Yeah. I don't know. He's got like these
I can
like
t-
dark
yeah, I can
eyes.
see that.
And, like
I can see that.
I don't know why he's got like
Wait, who got it? You
Yeah,
saying who?
Austin
Anwar
Butler.
or yeah Austin
Who's
Butler.
Austin Butler?
He's in American Horror Story.
Vanessa
He's
Hudgens
in-
ex Boo Boo.
That's crazy. Like someone's house is like burning down right
Yeah,
now.
someone's like not doing well.
You don't know that.
Well, something bad's happening if you hear those sirens. Like
There's
they're
always
on the
something
way
bad
to
happening
somewhere.
in this city.
It could be a murder.
It's crazy. We're here just chatting and like somebody's like fucking fighting for their life right now for all we know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Got their neck cut.
Yes,
is
it is.
crazy.
Austin Butler gives me Elvis vibes.
Really?
But he really does if you look. Yeah, well now he's got the hair going with it, but
I mean,
there's
he's a
like this
stud actor.
teaser. There's this teaser, and he's like totally figured out how to like walk like Elvis. Like he's got like the Elvis walk and shit. Like I don't know the Baz Luhrmann or whatever. He's some billionaire who like is investing in the film. Was like super hype on it. Was
That's
like
fire.
saying Austin Butler is gonna be a star from this. It's
That's
gonna make him
fire.
a star.
I feel like that part of acting would be fun, like getting their
Oh yeah.
like mannerisms down and how
Fuck
they
yeah.
talk and
Just
stuff like
rehearsing
that.
and shit.
Yeah, all that would just be a fun.
Yeah, especially like because you could go dark, like from like all the bullshit of the industry for like a year or however long it takes to film, and just go into this one thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna memorize every day. I'm gonna memorize, 5 pages, whatever we're doing.
They're probably, but like the people that are that big and that on, like they're auditioning for other shit too.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But like if one of us got it, like we have to worry about all these things.
Yeah,
Like when we're not on fucking like doing a movie, we've never done that. But like if you actually are on a movie, that's the only thing we have to focus on.
I would be like, fuck everything. I don't care about relevancy or any of this bullshit. Like, I'm just gonna be in this movie, and I'm gonna make it as good as possible, and that will surpass anything that I could be doing right now.
Just gotta
I'm
be
gonna put
patient,
that into this.
Let it come out and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I don't know, that's
facts.
fun.
That's what. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do with the auditions too. That's the hard part.
How's your bogle?
Bogle's good.
It's good.
It's good. I'm sweating. I'm starting to get hot.
Wait, did you pop that in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And have you had any?
No.
So that's all you,
Yeah.
Buzzy.
Kinda,
We're
yeah.
gonna make him walk home.
I
Like,
miss.
yeah.
I used to just like finish a bottle and look at it and be like, "Holy shit! I drank all of that."
I haven't drank in
pretty easy to drink a whole
like
bottle.
a week.
4 glasses.
And I feel like you've been taking a week off drinking. Maybe even more.
A little tea
Oh no,
break.
it's been what is today?
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday?
a day over a week.
Oh yeah.
Even though a day over a week break I feel like, you know, 3/4 of a wine bottle, it's like got me buzzing.
I love that.
It should.
It's nice,
yeah,
like
that's
got
good.
my, it's nice.
If it didn't, I'd be really
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, true.
Bryant just
I'm
texted
sweating
me.
now.
He's got his happy hour shirt on.
When do we?
Oh,
He wants to know when we're dropping tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
but
Yeah.
not for you guys who are listening. It'll
Yeah.
already be well out.
Well.
It'll be well.
I'll send you the info then.
Should we go to this concert this weekend?
I really kind of want to.
Is it this weekend?
I feel like my soul would be so happy. I just want to drink beer.
This weekend,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We're all huge reggae fans here. Like Bruce, we've been trying to put him on a game. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't grow up like a reggae
I know
head
One
like
Love
us.
by Bob Marley. It was on G's story.
Yeah,
That's all you need to know,
numbers.
bro. You're certified. But there's this festival this weekend.
What's the
It's-
Buffalo song?
Buffalo Soldier.
That one's great. And then he has
different
something
kids.
about like, doesn't he have something
Of
about like a
America.
magnum and like,
Three Little Birds. He's got that
Three
one.
he's got
Birds.
something about a gun.
I shot the sheriff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
thank you, Jesus.
I mean, Bob's got unlimited hits, bro.
And unlimited kids.
He has a lot of children, and they're all
I'm gonna
fucking
try to-
superstars, which is crazy. Every single one of them is a musician, bro,
Yeah.
and they're all like successful.
Even his grandkids.
yeah.
Yeah. Even
I'm
like
gonna
his,
try to
like-
perform at this fucking thing with Kamani.
Oh, it'd be so
So,
sick.
yeah, let's
Oh
do our
yeah,
song.
bro.
Shake the rust off a little.
Bro, it'd be
Shake the
great.
rest, dude.
So
I'd be
Sammy's got a
so
song
down.
with one of Bob Marley's kids, Kaimani Marley.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking banger. Light up.
That's like one of the
Such
coolest
a-
videos.
it's
of all
like, bro,
time.
it's one of my
Yeah.
favorite songs of yours.
And
And
you're dapping up Usain. I'm like,
he's performing this
Bro, I
weekend.
felt like I was actually the guy at that place.
I mean, you were the guy at that place.
It was crazy.
he went to
Oh,
the
yeah.
trenches of Kingston Town to fucking film a music video.
How crazy.
And he was pretty much with royalty, right? Am
Yeah.
I correct? Like
Absolutely.
Kaimani like runs shit
the
down there.
Marleys are like
Royalty
the
now.
guys.
That-
they
they
like
created it.
I think they invented Jamaica
and weed.
and weed. That too.
But all of the kids are performing on Saturday night. All the Marley kids at this festival.
All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every single like all of them.
Like they're harmonizing.
Steven, Damien,
Steven.
Ziggy.
Ziggy.
There's like Damien, Ziggy.
It's like
Steven.
John.
John. You know that one?
John and
Yeah,
Dave.
welcome
That's
to
Steven, yeah.
Jamrock.
Phenomenal.
Wait,
I'm surprised you guys were so big on reggae in Omaha. That must just be
It's
like,
so
yeah.
weird how it came.
Well, it's wild because our buddy Connor Pasketch, like
I know him.
he got us like really deeply into reggae. Like he like not many people were reggae fans, and then like we would be at like our buddy Connor's lake house on the boat. He'd be putting us on to like Pepper and fucking
is
like
that how it all? Because I feel like for me it started. Like my memory says
Chris
it was
J.
Chris J.
Yeah, but that's
Could've
like
been.
they were all in the same like Chris and Tyler.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, like, like they were making reggae music like in their local
Yeah.
like basement and shit. But
But
yeah,
Connor definitely like put us onto it, but it took us to actually have a genuine interest to like dive deep.
Of course.
And all of us would come bring new things in.
yeah.
Was
It's
it
like, ooh, I
fresh
found
from you?
tribal
I mean,
seeds.
fuck,
Ooh,
it's
I
crazy
found-
that-
there?
It was like seventh,
Revelation.
Revolution.
Revolution.
No, nobody.
Is there- I thought there was a
311.
reggae band.
311.
311.
They're more
311,
like rock. I mean, I guess there's not much reggae vibes.
I mean, like
with them, but-
Amber's, like
It's just a vibe.
yeah,
Like,
chill
it's just like,
vibey
it's
thing.
like beachy vibes.
Yeah, I guess it's really not reggae, huh? But they're from Omaha.
It's easy
yeah,
to get like,
they're experimental
reggae.
rock vibes. Yeah, but
It's easy to get reggae and like beach vibes.
yeah,
mixed
like
up, 'cause
they
it
could
gives you
be at the same festival as like these reggae
Yeah.
artists. Like they
For
work
sure.
with reggae, you know.
yeah, if you know Revolution, you know 311. If you know Pepper, even you kind of
You know
311.
Iration, you know.
Pepper
Oh,
plays
yeah.
Sunday.
Really?
But so yeah, this weekend, I mean, it'll already have happened when people are watching this. But fucking like all our favorite bands, bro, are playing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All our favorite bands from high school.
Literally every single one.
And it's crazy. I'm like, why the fuck would we not go, bro? It's an hour away in Long Beach. Like, I think you talked.
should go.
You talked to Revolution's bass player.
Yeah, Marley, he got me a +1.
That's hard.
So you two are gonna have to fight to the death.
Yeah.
No, I texted Eric too. I mean, hopefully we can, rekindle.
Yeah, I wonder. Like, I mean,
It'll be fun.
I'm just excited to just go smoke some weed and listen to reggae music at a festival.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Peaky Blinder talking, but what weapon would you use?
Weapon
Ever?
at a reggae festival?
Ever?
No, like in
Just
combat.
in real life.
Oh my god. Okay.
I just saw that and I'm like, that looks like a fucking butterfly knife.
I would.
I was like, I'm not fighting anyone at a reggae festival. I'm
What?
just like,
no,
what?
don't do that.
What era is it now?
No, it's Peaky Blinder time.
1919.
Yeah, so like, what are you using?
dude, if it's
I
like
would
a bar
fucking
fight,
break this wine
I was
bottle.
literally gonna say that. Like,
Oh,
oh,
like bro, when he did that thing,
Mario!
I forget when it was, but he fucking broke it and just like,
Mario. It was Mario. It was when they
Like,
were taking
straight
over
in
the
his
Eden
face,
Club,
I was like,
yeah,
Sabini's
my
Club,
at Camber.
and they
or
burned him
whatever the
up.
Camden Road.
Camden Road. Yeah.
Oh my god, that
trying to
was
think, that was so
crazy.
I would use one of those malice things, like the spiked ball at the end. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's a lot of like. It's like
Well, see,
Yeah,
I need some
get it
torque
out.
though. Like I don't have much power. I don't have much
I want
power
a
behind this
garrote,
arm,
the
so I need
garrote.
some torque.
I feel like you should just get a horse and like right away.
I would be down. I don't need to be part of this combat.
Have you
know?
ridden a horse?
I'd be the accountant for the blinders. You know, I'm not. trying to do all
Johnson
that.
rode a horse in a music video, and we didn't use the clip, but this
Bro.
horse took off.
I don't think I'll ever ride a horse again,
Bro, I
like,
could
unless it's
see-
very like the right circumstances. The funniest thing, okay, so we're filming this like for our Gone EP. It was like a 5-song project. We were filming it all back in Nebraska, and we were making it like a sequential music video, like a 25-minute music video. And so we're filming a horse scene, and only a couple shots of the horses even got in. We're at this like local ranch in Nebraska that we scouted out and found, and they bring these 2 horses. They get G all saddled up on his, and then it's my turn to get saddled up. And they're like, all right, just heads up, this one's kind of the reckless one.
Fuck.
And
I'm not
like,
getting on that.
I'm like, whoa, okay. But like for the shot, like in the moment,
You
like
had to.
you would have, you know.
No, and you were hype on it.
I was like, fuck it, I can handle this.
The horse
fucking
felt your
horse.
panic, though.
It's like I'm a human. He's a horse. Are you kidding me? I have power. No, much bigger beast. That's for sure.
Huge.
And I get on this horse. She's
You're
like,
no gypsy.
she's like, all right, just practice walking around with him. If you want him to go a little faster, just like kick him with your heel on the side. Just like give him like a little, like a nice like. Pretty solid tap on the side. He's a horse. He can take it. And so I'm like, all right, I'm on the back of the horse. They're like, all right, you want to speed up a little bit for this shot? It'll look dope, like in the edit. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Gave him a little heel tap. And this dude takes the fuck off through this field, bro. I'm like,
Massive field.
before
Can
I know
you
it,
turn him? I don't.
well, I was
think I've
trying
ever
to. Like they say,
ridden a
pull
horse.
back or pull really hard to one side to stop him. And I started pulling back on both, and like he just wasn't slowing down. If anything, he sped up. Like he doubled down on his speed. And at this point, I'm like, fucking.
knew what he was doing.
At this point, I'm like a football field away from the cameras.
couldn't turn
They're
it,
not
though.
even capturing shit at this point, you know. And I'm literally
He's only like,
no, bro. And like I'm not like strapped. Like I've never fucking ridden a horse that's jogging. It's always been like a trot through like
Yeah.
some wilderness shit.
That's
if I've ever done it.
I'm pretty sure we didn't
terrifying.
have saddles on them.
No, it was just fucking
No, we
bareback.
were
You were bareback?
Oh, you were bareback.
He was
You're
bareback.
bareback.
Shut the
Stirrups,
fuck up.
nothing. I
Just
swear.
threw me on the horse, and so I'm like, I find myself slipping. He's like, the horse is running through these fields, like these uneven fields. Like he like hits a little rut, like stumbles a little
You
bit.
were bareback.
And bro, I'm literally like hugging the horse at this point. Then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I grab with both hands one of the side reins, and I just yank as hard as I fucking can, bro. And finally, he's like, and he like just does like a hockey stop on the skis where he turns horizontal, you know. And I'm like,
jump
oh
off?
my god, bro, no.
No,
there's-
he got it.
no, and then I'm like, all right, chill. I'm pulling back really hard, and he starts like slowing up, and I just like walk him back like very slow. Won't even let him trot because I'm like, I'm in command at this point.
No,
you
I
know?
feel like
I feel like
you
his feet
now
were
need to
probably
get
like-
back on because you figured it out. You know
Maybe,
how to ride a
but bro-
horse bareback.
Yeah, you
right when I got
bareback.
back,
It was
right when I
bareback.
got back, I was like, I'm off this thing, bro. Like I was like fucking shaking, bro. Because if I would have fallen off that motherfucker and he just
Oh,
like
yeah.
tramples my temple, like
No, he wouldn't have. You would have fallen to the side.
No,
He's
you're
gonna
right.
keep going.
But I was just like, he was
I
cooking, bro.
don't like horses.
Dude was going.
Yeah,
love
my
him, though.
freaking dad's uncle, so I don't know what that makes him to me, but he got kicked, like, because you stand behind him.
Your dad's
Dad's
uncle,
uncle. Who-
great,
your great
great
uncle.
grandpa.
Great uncle.
Oh, no,
Kicked him in the pelvis,
No,
bro,
no,
and shattered
no.
his whole freaking
Great
No.
uncle. Wait, your
body.
dad's uncle.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
'Cause
horses-
like my dad's side is big, like horse people in Utah.
They'll just
Oh,
clock
yeah.
you, and like their whole body won't even move. It's just the one foot that like goes up behind them. It's crazy.
They'll fucking kill you.
No, I won't
Yeah,
get on
bro.
one ever again.
I like just to touch them right in between their eyes, like
The last one I went on,
Very
I
Thomas
like
Shelby of you.
promised myself. I was like, I will not
Why?
do this.
But,
What
like,
happened? Did you have
unless-
like a bad situation too, or what?
No. But it's just so I feel so
Powerless?
Powerless. I like don't
That's
know
how I
how
felt,
I don't
bro.
know how they act. Like I love dogs. I love every animal really.
Low key.
But like horses are so fucking scary. I'll only ever get on one if I
Have cowboy
like
boots.
raise it from a young.
from a young
It's like
If
your
I raise
horse.
it from now, like from birth
birth.
from birth till like.
But imagine we're
Four.
all in Colorado. It's the summer. It's
If it's
July.
a casual like walk on a horse like
Yeah.
through the woods, I would do that.
we're all doing
feel what
shrooms.
it's like to cook though.
No, it was
I've
crazy.
never,
Like,
like,
it was
But
crazy.
You didn't have like
never-
if you had a saddle and stirrups and stuff, you could have stood up. And
Yeah,
been,
and if
like,
I was
riding.
experienced with
Yeah.
like slightly lesser speeds first and like progressed up to that, but bro, he was cooking 40 plus like full speed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
They
like,
are
where are you
such
even going, horse?
beasts.
There's nothing over here, bro. Like, you
I
just,
mean, what really fucked me up
It was
was
scary as
it was a
shit.
family trip. We were on the Dude Ranch. It was
Yeah.
a family vacay, and we were like trekking up this pretty fucking up mountain, and a buck. And we're in a forest, and like a buck, like a
oh, yeah,
you know
deer
a horn deer. It like fucking ran past us. It like was it was in the forest, and it ran past us, and all of our horses like
tweaked.
bucked and started like doing
Did they raise
shit.
up on their front? Or
My
on the back?
dad's did it, and my dad. It was right after he got a shoulder surgery.
That's tough.
And so, like we were already like nervous.
Say
we were,
that
like,
5 times
going
fast.
Shoulders, yeah.
Shoulder surgery,
We're
shoulder
already
surgery,
going
shoulder
slow,
surgery.
and like his buddy fucking.
Did he fall off the back? Did he spell
No, he didn't fall, but
No, David's
it
strong.
was still scary.
Your dad's a fucking
yeah,
he's a
and if he
cowboy.
did fall,
damn
he
near
would-
is a horse.
He
Yeah.
would land. He would land on his 2 feet.
I didn't know
Like
horses
that.
could ride horses. That's crazy.
That'd be crazy to see.
No, but yeah, bro. I would get back on one if it was like in a casual setting. That shit just scared me though. Like the equestrian jockeys who are like you speeding them up even after
Dude,
max speed.
How crazy.
I'm like, you guys are nut, bro.
That is
That-
kind of your vibe, though.
I'm kind of an equestrian.
You're like the size of a, you know.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like I'm not even
wow.
like bro, I'm
jockey.
not even close to small enough. They're all like 90 pounds,
yeah,
5'1".
you're not,
It's
you're
like
not.
crazy.
Isn't that
bro.
crazy?
No,
Yeah.
you're like
They look for
fucking
the-
Shaq to them.
Yeah, no, they look for the tiniest like little European motherfuckers ever. You know,
I feel like they're abused.
the equestrian
I heard.
jockeys?
I don't.
I could be so
this is
wrong.
the
The horses or the men?
men?
I've heard the men are like. I heard they're all drug addicts. Like they're all
Really?
fucked up on. Yeah.
That's why I kind of get the vibe that they're like abused more
This
than
is
the horse.
hearsay, but nonetheless, I did hear this.
You know what's
Lots of
crazy?
hearsay.
I don't know why this makes me think of this, but there's stories from when they shot The Wizard of Oz and the
legendary film.
legendary. I don't like it, to be honest.
I'm not a big fan either.
The
I haven't seen
story
it in so
arc is
long.
good, but like I don't want to hear the singing. I don't like musicals. I'll do Lion King, but I don't like Wizard of Oz. But the Munchkins, they all stayed in the
Munchkins?
same hotel.
What?
Yeah.
There's
Or
Munchkins, yeah.
motel. I don't know what it was back
They were
in the day.
midgets, correct?
Yeah.
Brothel.
Yes. And they literally would have orgies every night.
So it was a brothel.
I mean, it's essentially just like clown folk. They're just circus people.
Oh my god.
You know what's like crazy? You know what's crazy to hear too is like I hear like in old folks' homes, like they have.
What? Okay, keep going.
You'll
already know
understand
the-
my
I
point.
What are
already
they
know
called?
the
They're
end.
carnies. They're
No,
carnies.
like
That's
in,
what they're like.
in like retirement homes and like old folks' homes, like I hear like the sex is rampant, bro.
They're
Like,
not fucking and sucking.
They're fucking a lot, bro. I hear. And I
I've
hear,
heard that
Really?
too. I've
yeah,
heard that too.
I hear they're all
Yeah,
like
everyone's
fucking
widowed
dirty
out.
motherfuckers.
Are they really?
I mean, they're just old and they're all losing it, and they're just like, let's fuck, you know? Like I've heard, yeah, like
It's probably the
I
best
want
part of their day.
What'd you
you've heard
say?
of-
are huge, right? Because they all got that fucking Vietnam clap, you know? All that fucking shit.
I want to
Wait,
like
no
I want to
way.
go there. And
Where?
just, like I want to see and hear this, you know?
I've gone.
Ew, just watch some
To
grandma
what?
porn.
I've gone to an old
I've been to an old folks' home.
And it's on
It's
sex.
the scariest
No,
place
I
you'll ever
don't
go
like
in
that
your life.
either. I know, but
I've
like,
been to one.
I want to
How
be
do
there
they
when
have
it's
sex, bro?
going
They're
on.
all fucking so
Are
zombie.
they joking
Very-
the whole time?
Very
They're all
Viagra.
slowly,
bro.
probably.
They're all like, I mean, the one that my grandma was
Actually, I
saying
don't-
that
they have to,
R.I.P.
like, ask their or their doctor, right? You know, it's like
If they can.
Yeah.
Bro, in my church youth group, we all like an old folks home pen pal for some reason, and like we
That's
went
really
and visited
creepy.
them at the old folks home. My lady's name was Rose, I remember, and like we had to like talk to them and get to know them, and I was like, why are we chatting it up with like almost deads, you know? I mean, no, nothing wrong with it, you know?
ADs.
I went
But
to a
it was
like,
wild.
on tour. I went to like we did like
This is offensive.
You
I
know,
didn't get sex vibes at all.
in each city we would stop at a certain old folks home, and I'm like,
Why every city?
It's like,
like it was like a
charity-
some
Oh, you
charity
would
vibe.
s-
Like
yeah,
we
okay.
did, and I'm like, they're like, oh, do something, and like
You're just like the
like
jester.
sing or whatever. Yeah, like I'm a
Double.
clown. And I'm like rapping and singing. Like I remember
There
this
has
so
to be
well.
footage of this,
I'm
bro.
singing and
You
rapping.
rapping to an old folks
No, but
home?
I'm singing and rapping. Could be, and I'm like, hey, that was. Bro,
Like for all they know, you like are like Leo DiCaprio.
I mean, it just
Of
was
the
so
music
like they're
world.
all
Yeah.
sitting there and they're all zombies. Like they're like some are sleeping, some are
yeah,
like
but
some are
they're
watching.
like, no, keep going. Like
Yeah,
when
and
you
I'm,
stop,
like,
they're like, wake
singing
up.
This is
could be.
ageist. He said they're all zombies.
I mean, there's a reason they're in that home.
It's
you know?
all fucked up, man.
Yeah, but no, they're
Is that
definitely
the same
they're
thing
definitely
as
fucking.
being in hospice or no? Well,
What's
hospice
hospice
has this word
is
like
after.
hospice.
Hospice is like you're
Bedridden and
about
shit?
to die. Like you can go home and we'll have somebody with you, but like you're
My grandma went into
It's on,
hospice,
like, your
but
end.
she never died.
really.
She's still
Yeah,
kicking.
She survived. She had cancer and like twice, and they had like a hole in her chest, literally from surgeries and shit. She never died.
That's wild, bro.
She's still around.
Yeah, she saw you making out on the couch.
That was that.
Oh, it was that one.
Yeah,
that
thank
might have
God
brought
she-
her back.
That
She was
might-
like,
yeah.
I remember. You know.
That might have made her go into remission, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking. Yeah, my grandpa he doesn't have a chin anymore.
Chinless.
He had chin cancer.
Chinless.
Yeah, it's very prevalent, and like I mean, I'm just hoping there's a cure because I don't wear sunscreen that much.
About
It's probably
chins?
bad.
A
No,
cure
no,
for chins?
not a cure for chins.
you
I
just
feel
have
like
to
you
go to,
might.
like,
I
a
feel like you might not have a
dermatologist.
chin when you're grandpa too.
Well, I don't have much of a chin, anyways. You know, I feel like him post surgery somehow like got passed down to me, even though like, I was alive already. I feel like my chin is going
Good
into
thing you can
remission.
grow a beard then, huh?
Yeah, no, exactly. But the beard is like my makeup, you know,
Yeah.
because I just got like a fucking.
God, I wish I could grow a beard.
It's like
you,
just a
bro.
circle face.
No,
know?
you can.
No, I can't.
You
Beard?
can't. Wait, do you have a butt chin?
Maybe I have a little one.
Did you
Yeah.
say you can't grow a beard?
I have a little one.
I feel like I've never seen
It's
that.
nice.
Race is a very
Pronounced?
You Carter boys have
pronounced.
great
That is
beards.
the exact word I was looking for.
She's got a good butt.
Yeah, it's
Cleft chin, yeah.
And your beard is almost full now too.
It'll be full. I know this for a fact by 27. Guaranteed.
The connection is like
Mine's
very
not gonna
prominent.
connect. I don't think like it's ever gonna.
It's like started growing again in the last like year. It started coming.
I was telling you that. Which side was it? I said, yeah, that side
It'll
looks like
come.
it's got a top line. I just shaved.
It'll come. I'm gonna shave
Yeah.
today as well.
Bro, when we were
Feels
on
good.
mushrooms in Big Bear, and like you came out, and I was like, "What happened to Sammy?" Like it was like tweaking me out
Oh,
because
yeah.
it looked like you had like a ghost face. It was like so bare, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you shaved, bro."
I had my mustache. Like I shaved everything and I
Yeah.
let this go for like 2 weeks. So it was a real mustache.
yeah,
And then like mid shroom, I like saw it and I was like,
it kind of
While you were
shaved it-
shrooming,
I
you
kind of
shaved
got
it.
scared, bro.
I
was
shaved it
wild.
off. And then he like we're back in the kitchen. He's like,
Bro, what?
I could see him looking at me. He's like, what the fuck?
What's going
different?
on with you, bro? I was
I don't
freaking out, like, cause I mean, keep in mind, like, he's also running off of like what 19 hours of sleep in the past like 5 days.
19
combined.
hours of sleep.
It was, no, but
in the last 5 days combined.
it was like a long.
So he was already
fuck.
drained in the face, and then like, like his like understash was like pale, and I was like, bro, are you good? I just kind of worried for him for some reason.
Yeah, it was a good. It was a long one. It was good.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Did you look at any
Maybe?
of these questions?
Oh yeah, we want to do a little ask the cast.
Wait, what is that?
Oh, oh yeah, for all you newcomers. We like to take fan submitted questions in a little segment we like to call Ask the Cast every week. You guys, I said to send some thought provoking ones for this episode.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm
Really?
inside.
Let's get a couple in here.
Weirdest, dirtiest place you've had sex? I'm
we're
actually
back in.
curious.
Weirdest, dirtiest place I've had
Weirdest,
sex.
dirtiest.
I've had sex in the bushes.
In an unbuilt.
In a hot tub, I guess. Like chlorine, I guess that's not the most sanitary.
Oh yeah, you get a UTI immediately.
Yeah, I mean,
Not you.
not me, right?
No, you still could.
I could get
Oh,
something in the
man.
Reethy, you know,
Inside
the Franklin.
your, tip of your.
The old Frank.
Yeah, no, I mean,
campaign.
I think we were both good, but it was
I think just the bushes are like like.
I did an
in a
unbuilt.
bush?
Like-
as of like recent.
It was a hedge.
a hedge. Okay, like there, it wasn't
It
like
was in Rupp's old crib at Hancock Park, like behind the guest house, like in the hedges.
Ah, yes,
Oh.
yes, yes.
damn.
Yeah.
Hit it from the back.
Recently, I did a. That's fair. No, recently I did a
It
undone.
was like it was a bad morning too. It was a 6 a.m.er.
Oh, one of those like you
That
wake
is
up
dirty.
horny and just
It was
like
dirty.
Yeah,
Oh!
It's sweaty.
you still got liquor
I still
breath,
got
soda
it in me,
sheets.
people.
Like yeah, fuck.
I did a being constructed house,
It's a job site.
a job,
Job
site.
set.
That's so dangerous.
Shut up. God, man.
You could have stepped on a nail.
Whose house?
It was I don't know.
Was it in
How'd
Omaha
you
or
get
in
there?
It was
LA?
in LA.
That's even scarier.
It was near one of the parties that we were. That
Homeless
we were
guy
at.
just-
Oh no way! And you just
And it was
walked.
like it was just the wood beams and like.
I like
But,
to
like-
imagine like you're laying on with your back on the ground and like she's riding you, and then you're like, "Whoa, the beam's falling!" and she like rolls off you, and then it falls down on you and just jams your cock. Did that happen?
that was Mikey.
That is not
No.
where I thought that was.
I thought it was gonna be like in a
And you
fucking.
save her.
Yeah, like something fell and
And
you
it
caught
jams
it.
your-
Have you ever jammed your cock?
Jammed my
Like it slipped out and like you
Oh,
get sat
fuck
on or
yeah,
something?
Yeah, come on.
for sure.
That is
It
like
instant kills your boner.
scary.
Kills you, bro.
Yeah, it's
Kills
scary.
you.
You can fracture it, and that's always been in my head ever since Jack showed
Well,
it to me.
not
You can't
fracture
fracture.
though, because like there's no bones.
It's just like hard as fuck.
but like
blood.
you can
That's
like
all it is.
yeah, you can like pop the cartilage or something. I don't know.
You
hard
can get like
gross.
micro tears.
Your
right?
dick's like a sponge. Like it is. Like I think the best condition is like,
Like
when
the-
it's like
like stage
3/4
2,
to 2/3 or whatever it is, and it's like
in the bath.
yeah,
The 75
that
chest.
shit's
shit'll
a
just-
buillant.
All right, next question.
Okay, yeah,
those
yeah,
are
yeah.
sick.
We're all
right?
dirty
it's
fucks,
gonna
I
get
guess.
carried away
Don't
with
send any
some
of those
dick.
texts.
This is just kind of mind blowing. Humans invented the sounds produced by dinosaurs. Like we just made up the roars for them.
Yeah,
movies
in
and
like
shit.
Jurassic Park, they said they just took like multiple animals and combined them into one.
It's wild. Like the T-Rex could have just been like,
You can look it up. There.
I don't know.
You
feel
can
like
look it
that's
up. You can look it up. There's
Or what was their noise?
we don't know. It's impossible. They lived like hundreds of millions of years
but-
ago, bro.
Oh wait, no, they
I feel like they were
can't.
just like chickens.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know how big they were.
I feel like they can
Yeah, we
see
do.
their
Wait,
vocal
wait, was that a
cords.
question? What did they say?
It was just like she was just trying to blow our minds, I guess. And I'm like,
No,
it
that's
did
really
kind of blow
good.
my mind.
It is
She
good
did blow
though.
my
I've heard
mind.
that one before.
Andrea,
She
very
said
thought-provoking.
humans invented the sounds, like no question mark. Period.
Yeah, all ancient animals, we have no idea what they sound like.
Oh, yeah. I guess she was just like trying to provoke us, right? Like,
Yeah, she's trying to provoke our
Provoke
thoughts.
it.
Okay,
wow,
I'm
the
peeping
hospital
through.
where you were born is the only building you left without entering.
Oh my god.
That's
Whoa.
not true. I was in the womb when I came.
Yeah, I
in.
was in the womb.
That's wild, though.
It's crazy we came out of a body.
Yeah, and we were built in there.
I feel like I've spawned into some buildings on drunk nights, though. I'm like, how did I get here? I don't know. And then I leave. You know?
What's the favorite?
If I don't remember it, was I technically, did I enter?
What's
Oh,
your
that's
favorite
good.
thing about the person to your left? in your
Mo.
case. Yeah, do Mo.
Favorite thing about Mo is, he records on tape, which I've never heard before. And, I'm a producer. I only work on digital platforms. He said he fucking records the OG way. I mean, Mo, if you want to comment on this a little
way.
bit, that just always blew my mind when you told me that, because I know that's like kind of a forgotten art, so to speak.
It's like reading to us. It's different.
It's like reading.
It's forgotten.
But you
Yeah.
kept the tradition and roots, and you fucking
Still do?
you like splice the tape together and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane,
What?
bro. Like I really,
You'll
I,
probably be
I
like
need to
one
come
of the
by
only
someday.
people in the world that still does it, probably.
No, it's huge.
Oh, fuck.
It's so expensive.
Well, that I believe.
It's hipstery.
Yeah,
Like Urban Outfitters sells film.
and like the sound
totally
probably
does.
comes out so different, and
So warm.
yeah,
So
bro.
warm.
I need to come by the lab someday and like really peep that shit. That sounds so fucking
I feel
awesome.
like we should hang out. All
Yeah.
of us. At some point, we should
Yeah.
just go.
Mo was telling
Oh,
us,
yeah,
gee, Mo said he crashed one of our functions at
Oh,
Bluebell, the place with the pool and the b-ball court in the back.
No way.
He said we got kicked out immediately.
And he said like somebody kicked him out of me because you said your little bro used to like come to our functions or
Yeah, my little
something.
brother would come.
Had to be skis that kicked him out, right?
Yeah,
No fucking way it would be skis.
You don't think?
no, but
Skis
skis will
seem
do
like-
it if he has to play bad cop.
Yeah, like he was always bad cop.
But I feel like he's okay if it got to that point. But I feel
I
like
don't
he
understand why
it wouldn't have been
be
him.
kicked out.
I just walked in.
Did nothing out of the ordinary.
Just trying to talk to people. I was with my friends, so I was acting all show-offy. You know when you're like,
Let's walk in this function.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and so I'm sure I caused attention. They're like, "Who do you know here?"
It's so weird though, because like
Just
none
turned
of
into a frat party.
Wow.
it's like none of us
Who
or
the
our
fuck
homies
you
are on
know,
like
bro?
kick out vibes ever.
No,
I feel
nobody
like.
is.
Like anybody who pulled up to our functions, we were like, oh,
I'll
yeah,
definitely
come
press
on.
people. I'll be like, who are you?
No, but if we're blacked out and we're like,
Oh, we're
"Who the
having
fuck are
so
you?"
much fun. yeah, maybe that too.
That
Who
house
the fuck
was
are
a
you?
dark hole of just fraternity. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it'd be the most random group of people. Chance the Rapper's shooting hoops.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about the person to your left, G?
Bruce is.
That's why I set this up. I wanted to hear it out of his mouth.
Let's see. What is my favorite thing? I have a few things I like about Bruce a lot.
Just one.
Oh no, this thing just died
Good.
Good, we're done for life.
forever.
yeah, maybe like just how real he is. I
Father,
guess
Son, the Holy
Wow.
it's pretty real.
Took a little longer than I wanted, but
He's also in touch with his emotions. I like that.
very,
Yeah, we have a lot of similarities.
for sure.
Spirit. So the realness of this boy right here.
Yeah, it's
That's what you
real.
appreciate
It's real.
about
It's
him.
real.
He's in his hair.
Bruce don't bite his tongue, that's for
Great
sure.
hair.
He's got good hair.
If he got something on his mind,
some of
he
the
will
best
spit
hair.
it
I'm
out.
getting a lot better at that, actually.
I feel you.
It's great. The
In my
growth,
mind, though, it's
Knowing when to
running.
flip it. It's still in your head. Yeah.
nothing changed.
Bruce, we'll consider Sammy to your left. You got a slight angle going on. What do you like the most about that wooden wall right there, Bruce?
I love wood.
Oh, the mahogany finish. Something about it.
For Sam, it's definitely his carefreeness, his happy-go-lucky attitude. Even if it's not going on like that inside, it always appears that way.
Wow.
That's a good way to put it.
Mellow, nothing's too big or too little.
I saw this quote today. It was
You
like,
stay very even keel.
we got to appreciate the people who just like have good energy in life at all times, because like a lot of people fucking don't, and they make everyone's day around them better. You feel me?
Yeah, that is nice.
And you are very carefree, Samuel.
Thanks, guys. I get that from Tommy Shelby.
Tommy,
Calm.
he's calm.
So what's up, dude?
Sorry.
What's the next one?
I think I'm to your left.
My favorite thing about you. My favorite thing about you. Is that what they say?
Yeah, I know. There's just probably
My
not
favorite
much,
thing
but-
about you.
Number one.
My favorite thing about you.
Like if there was one trait of mine you could just bottle up and just like have at all times.
I would say my favorite thing
I don't know.
about you. Let me look you up and down. Look at your shoes. You're so dumb.
It's peaky season, boys.
He's got
I didn't even know you had those on. He's got them on with the huncho side.
Huncho Nikes.
And Quavo's
My
new song is
fucking
amazing.
yeah.
Quavo bumpers on.
You don't know what the fuck's going on. But my favorite thing, I would say maybe you're like your mom.
Oh,
No, I would say my favorite
she's-
thing
she's
about
cool.
you.
Come on.
No, it's coming. It's coming. I would say maybe it's all like not that great. I love that you love emo chicks.
I don't love emo chicks, bro. I hooked up with
No,
one emo chick and now it's my
I would
fucking-
say you are a wizard. I think you. I love the way your brain works.
Oh, thank you.
That's
It's
a great-
different. It's
yeah.
different than how mine works, but I think that's why it's cool.
I think they compliment quite well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how easily you go through life without really knowing what's going on. but
Yeah.
you're like very good at life. However you conquer like the way you go through your day without knowing what's going on is very, very admirable. Admirable. Is that the word?
Admirable, admirable.
I agree. I
Admirable.
mean, yeah. He's
Very-
got no,
like,
he's got
he's
no
so,
roadmap,
like,
and he's gonna
the-
get home somehow.
Yeah, the way that you're so not ADD, but you're the most ADD person.
The most
Yeah,
undiagnosed.
Like you don't look at anything that's going on in your life, but everything goes well. So
Well said.
hats off.
That's your favorite thing. I
To
love
you.
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Samuel.
It's good.
Hey, sometimes you gotta gas each other up, you know.
That's
That's
No,
a
it's
good
good.
gas session.
Bro, we gotta gas our homies up more than these strangers on the internet.
I swear.
crazy.
Fuck everyone except for my homies, you know.
Should we go to our right now?
Good.
Say. What?
Wait.
Are
This
any
is
of
weird.
you
I'm trying to
Eskimo
read it.
brothers?
I think
I think
we're
we all
all
are.
Yeah. Who? Jeez. The thing is, like, when I ask who, it's like you gotta sugarcoat it in some like fucking word choice. You feel me?
That's great.
Yeah, whatever.
These
Okay.
are actually good. I like these.
Yeah, there's some good ones in
It's
here.
funny
Yeah.
though.
That
That's
is
really funny.
How funny.
That's just funny right there.
Like, how much time?
God, what? I wonder how it was for you guys.
Oh, well, yeah.
Probably very similar.
Probably identical.
I wonder how much different we hook up with these girls. Like how much different we are to them.
I wonder
I
if
don't
one-
think we're that different.
I don't think they even know.
You think we say the same things? Well, because I find out that the way that like me
think we
and
say
some
the
people like DMs. Wait, what did you say?
the way you and some people DM.
Some people DM.
Yeah, like it's very similar. Like
Right.
me and Hayes will like compare or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like, bro, and it's like the same
say the
exact thing.
exact
So
same
I'm
thing.
sure in a
There's only
bedroom-
so many things you could do
but
and
like
say.
but like Tommy Shelby or like you know like they
Arthur.
say things where it's like, wow, I should have said that.
Oh, he's so smooth.
I should have said that.
He also will be like,
Yeah, he's also
He'll be staring at a
but like
wall.
Michael fucking what'd he say?
Michael.
She's like,
the
Oh, just like-
Chinese.
like you want me
That
to be a
was good.
whore, and he's like, in person I'd be like, no, no, I didn't say that, and he was like, what'd he say? He was like,
If you want to play the part,
if
so
you,
be it.
Yeah,
Or
if you
something.
like to play that part. I'm
He's
like,
so
"Nah, That's
smooth,
just like
dude.
hard. That's just good.
Yeah, he doesn't care enough.
Yeah.
Jesus, Dahlia. I mean, this is a very Sam catered one. I don't want. Yeah.
Oh,
Cam
what?
Satered.
So, have you ever had someone throw up on your little boy while receiving? Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't know. What it hasn't
Have you
happened
ever had
with
someone
me.
throw up on your baby Sam while receiving
Oh,
Glock?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's, it's definitely
He said,
it's definitely
yeah.
like
That
a
was high school.
explicit.
That was high school.
cast.
That was a
Oh,
funny
I would
story.
be so
You have?
tweaked.
that was high school.
Oh, I-
You would remember when we tell you. But yeah.
God.
Did you take a whiff? Like, what did she eat?
No. I was blacked out.
That was
Yeah, that was
asleep.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Pyarden asks, I want to hear about Hebrew school. What's up, G? How
Hebrew
was it?
school, cool, I guess. Like, they needed to do construction. Like, they never wanted to update the place. But then they did a big update once.
Once you left?
Like, that's all I remember is I was like, this place feels like the 70s. Like, get me out of here.
They never
It was like
wanted to do
stinky,
construction.
like, ugh,
Just
like
dungy.
dungy. Like,
Did you do it like what, once every week, right? What'd you call it?
yeah, we had Sunday school and then we had Wednesday school.
What was the one called though? The
Temple? Synagogue.
no, like this the school, like the one that you took me once. It was bringing Anju to fucking
Oh, that's BBYO.
bringing Anju to work day or whatever.
Yeah,
Bring a
BBYO.
Nanju.
I
Bring
brought-
an
I
Nanju.
brought
That's
an
a thing?
Nanju. Yeah.
And they brought me.
Bring an
And we were all
Anju?
talking about, bro, and
Bring
like,
an Anju.
Bring an Anju. Yeah,
That's
Bring an
racist.
Nanju.
No.
That's racist.
To their Jewish youth group.
Because
No,
all of us
that's racist.
are really close with
Bring a
non-Jews.
non-Jew
But
to
it
Jewish
wasn't
youth
that
group.
on the bulletin board. What is it?
Yeah,
bulletin,
bring it-
bro.
Bulletin.
No,
it didn't
because
say
it wasn't-
bring a non-Jew. It didn't.
It
No,
was
this
though.
was it was like a get together of Jews, just like the kids. Like it wasn't ran by a bunch of parents and
No.
like
It was the youth
people.
group that was self-ran by
It
the
was
youth.
like the oldest kid in the thing was like 17. I was probably
When it was
15 at
dope,
the
we
time.
pulled up and like instantly we went around the circle and everyone had to say the craziest sex position they knew.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought this
dude,
was.
it was like just
It
fun.
wasn't teacher based.
No
it
teachers.
was just fuck
Oh.
around
We
like
just like
youth
would
ran
hoop.
and
Oh.
We would
shit.
hoop. We would play football, and we would smoke weed and go get food.
Oh,
We did some like
oh.
diving game in the pool where we had
I
to like,
thought
go
it
down
was
and
like
get
a
rings.
real-
Remember?
a
Like, or
real
some
like.
shit.
Really? That
Yeah, we were on the edge of the
Yeah.
pool and we had to like dive down or like there was some sort of game. we
Bring a
were playing.
non-Jew? Fuck, I would have
It
loved
was
to
fun.
go.
It was. So, I wish I did. I didn't know you at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe I did know you. At
I
the
caught
time.
wind.
It was dope. We didn't
You
talk
caught
about
wind.
anything religion related. We just like were
Who
fucking
did
around.
Josh bring?
I don't know.
It was fun. Me and Josh were just like Jew buddies. We were like, fuck it, we gotta go to this shit.
It's
You guys
crazy.
did really like Christian like church like school shit, right? Growing up, like I did this thing called CCD where like every
No.
Wednesday I would
No,
go
we didn't have
to
that.
Yeah, you and Nate.
I just
me
went
and
to a
Joe
Catholic-
Dare would,
Oh,
would
Joe
carpool.
Dare.
You would do
yeah,
what?
yeah. CCD. It was like
CCD.
It was like a Wednesday night thing, and we would go have like an extra like
What does that
religion
stand
class
for?
or some shit. Couldn't tell you.
I
Was
miss
your-
YMCA basketball. practice.
Was
Christian
your
Catholic
guys'
dominance. I don't know. Like,
Was your
you were already in. You were already at a fucking Catholic school though, right? So you didn't.
Yeah, but was your guys' school, your grade school, a public school?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was just District
Wow.
66.
You
like
just had to
West
be
Side.
in the vicinity or in.
So
like,
I was
the
in a
area.
Catholic school, and so it was just like I'm in a Catholic school. Like that's what my CCD was.
What was a religion class
Yeah.
like? Did you like fuck off all the time?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I had Mrs. Ringle, and she was a fucking bitch.
Oh my god.
She was a bitch, and my mom thinks so too.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can out her.
She
If your mom thinks so, she must.
Because we had
have been.
cards. We had cards where you would get a mark for like having your fucking
Shirt
shirt
untucked,
untucked
yeah.
and your fucking this
Oh,
not
get
there and
off
this
me.
and that. And one day, I forget exactly, but she came up and I was like kind of probably being like a little sassy back to her because I didn't agree with how she was. And she fucking came up to me and ripped my card out of my fucking thing.
Whoa.
And which
You're
is
a
like
kid.
not it. Yeah, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
You're like what?
How old are you?
10?
Tom?
Out in,
8?
No, it was like 6th grade.
12.
So like
You're 9.
I'm real, but I'm not like
I'm 9.
I'm not that real
was
at
sixth
that point.
grade.
Like, but like that's very aggressive. And I was like, and I think I just stood up and walked out of the class
Good.
because I was so upset. And like when I got upset back then, I would cry. I think so too now.
Yeah, you still do that. A
If
lot.
you get really upset,
If,
yeah.
Like back then, if I got really mad, I would just cry.
That's pretty
And
normal,
So
I think.
I stood up and I just walked out. And I told my mom. My mom got fucking upset because whenever I was crying, she was like, "He's not earning this cry.
right, he's not like
He didn't
preaching.
deserve-
He doesn't deserve this
these
cry. Like, he's a
tears.
respectable kid. Like you did something wrong." And so she fucking hated Miss Ringle.
Yeah, it's a bad name. Spelled with a W.
No,
Ringle.
it would have been
Ooh.
worse like that.
Yeah, it would have been.
Reminds me of like
but,
foreskin for some reason. I don't know why.
It's a wrinkle.
Wrinkle, yeah.
Wrinkle.
It's like
that
fucking
oh,
extra
God.
skin, you know.
Ah,
Does anyone like that more?
What?
I watched something that was
Hooded?
like,
Hooded?
no, I saw someone. It was like, or I saw some.
We were having this
comedian
conversation.
say,
Yeah, you go.
he was saying he was like, because he's uncircumcised, and he's like,
Okay.
and some girl asked him like, do you like tell people before you, like they go down on you or anything like that you're uncircumcised, and he's like, why the fuck would I do that?
My dick is
I'm
normal.
I haven't changed. I'm human form. Like this is exactly what it was like. You guys should tell people that it's fucking different.
It's so
And that
true.
you got your shit.
But
It's
none of
facts,
us remember
bro.
it. Like that's why it feels like I was born this
Like
way.
the standard penis is a hooded goblin, you know, and we happen to get a little fucking hood chop. We chopped the
I
top.
like that we
You know what I'm
chopped it,
saying? We
yeah.
made our fucking coop roofless.
Bro, I saw
And-
a fucking wild one in the gym today.
Wow.
Wait,
a hooded goblin or what?
Hood and goblin.
oh my god!
And when it's like an 80 pluser,
it's a
it's
villain.
like it's like
It's very villainous.
you can't tell if it's
Like,
it's just
is that
like
William Dafoe?
it just like blends in with the bush. It's like, whoa,
oh well,
that's
especially at that
crazy.
age, you're like, what is
At
what?
that age, that age. Okay,
Yeah.
I think like at my age, I'm like, well, I'm like, oh,
No, it's wild though. Like we have buddies that we've talked to. I'm not gonna name any names that like are, you know they haven't gotten chopped, and it's like
British though, right?
no. One's Canadian, one's Canadian. Yeah, but it's wild because like
Yeah,
it's
that's
true.
Crazy.
Like
I don't mean to like ostracize. Is that the word?
ostracized,
it's all
yeah.
normal.
I don't mean to make them feel like any. I just like, whoa, that's wow.
And I'm like,
that's
I'm
crazy.
glad I'm circumcised. I think it looks a little cleaner just to the aesthetic eye, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely aesthetic.
But maybe if we had that, it would be. But like,
But we were
Wait,
talking.
but is
This is the most absurd
is your
conversation.
that,
but
you know?
is your dick hole? Is your
No, I think you gotta pull it back when you
you
pee.
have to when you
I don't
piss every
know.
time.
No, I don't
well,
think
there's
so.
still like a
Anybody
little
know?
opening at the top. It's just like,
Yeah, but wrinkle
little
it. You gotta
cup.
wrinkle it back.
It's like a scarf, I thought. Like,
hey, when you were little, when you were
it's
little,
just like right, like at the edge.
When
Like,
you were
it doesn't,
little-
like it's not like actually like you don't zip up your
It's not a
hoodie.
oh yeah,
full,
no,
yeah,
it's like there's
it's
still
not
a little
full.
opening. You know, it's just like way higher.
It's like an ascot.
It's like
for your
the-
cock.
Can you
know-
open it and like put like hide something in there?
You definitely.
It's like
could.
Jon Snow is guarding it. There's like a wall up, you know. But when you were a kid, did you ever like pull your hood over your tip and like
Yeah.
enclose it?
Bro,
I think I
used to be
still
like,
do that.
I don't know if I still can. I haven't tried, but I think I used to be like hide your dick.
oh, you can hide it. You could invert it.
Bro,
invert your
and
dick
you could like
when-
bring the skin up.
It's
Then
like
I-
one of those things you like are trying to like hold.
Bro, and one time I was like, what would happen if like I pissed with the hood closed?
Oh no!
And then like I was just like I was super young and I was in a
couldn't
very
pee.
experimental phase, and I like pulled the hood up and I like started to pee in the toilet, and then
He got backed
it just
up.
burst. It's just like, and I was like, wow, foreskin is a trip, bro.
Isn't it
You
crazy?
know?
You just gotta learn about your gender like by like feeling on yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta figure it out.
Just gotta
Fuck,
discover your body,
yeah.
you know.
My nephew, cause he got circumcised,
Good.
and I didn't know how it happened. So I was
Wait,
like, "What the
oh,
fuck
the
is
new
it like?"
nephew.
Yeah, my new nephew.
Oh wow, who did it? Like a priest or
The doctor, the doctor. No, the doctor. But I was like,
Priest
bro, is that
circumcisions.
fucking? Does it hurt?
You
for
asked
him?
him?
I didn't.
Oh.
Well, I did ask him, but he didn't answer. But then I asked his dad. I was like, "Did you watch it?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro. All they do," he said, "they put a fucking shot like above, like in this,
Numbing agent.
and it numbs their dick, and then they fucking like take a little and like
Bottle
a
cap.
little tight vibe and cut it, and like the baby doesn't really know."
And then did they sew it up or?
Just gotta heal on its
No,
own, I
it-
think, right?
And that's what
Bandage
I
it.
don't really understand
Like, will
because
the
it
dick
didn't
just
make
fall
sense.
off? Like-
No, because I saw like the healed like I was changing his diaper and I saw like the healed version. I'm like, or it wasn't healed complete, but it was almost healed.
You're
I'm like-
looking at him.
No, but I'm just like, I didn't know like
Nice cock?
exactly where. I didn't know exactly like how it happened. Like, how did this get here? Like, where did the extra skin go, and how is there not like a?
How did there not
'Cause
connect?
I feel like
And how
you
is the
would-
ring
if
so
you-
perfect,
If you
you
cut
know?
that
Yeah.
off, if you
Because
cut
it's-
off the top, then it's like the head and like skin.
yeah. It would be
I
like
feel like
a
it would move,
slinky.
but it's here. It's like on it, and
How
that's
did it touch?
is that how our
It's
head
like those
comes?
shirts that are like.
Our head comes like
Does
a
our
head,
head come like that?
but it's covered.
No, you know what it's like. This is a good analogy. It's like those shirts with built-in undershirts with long sleeves. You know.
Yeah.
It's like it's attached right here. There is a cutoff point,
Oh,
but like if you cut the sleeve down, eventually you would hit.
Is it like
Oh,
that?
is it
though?
Yeah,
like
yeah. Because
that?
think about it. If you pull your foreskin back, like there is a point
Holy
where like
shit.
it stops. The
That's actually a
hood.
good acronym. What is it?
That is.
Analogy.
You're so
Analogy.
right.
Yeah, that's what I would reference.
So it really
a
is just
top
loose
two.
skin. It's like it's just loose skin.
When they're boned up though, fully grown bone, like
FGB.
Oh, it's gone though. That's the thing. No, it doesn't.
does
add
it
up.
just
Doesn't
add
up.
girth to their goat?
Dude. I don't know, but the ring,
heard it,
the ring's
yeah.
pretty. You know,
What did you hear?
No, but
I
I
feel like
was,
my dick is like Saturn-esque with that ring.
I
you know?
love the ring. It's dark on me. Like
wait, no,
darker shade.
no,
Very
but your acronym, what was it? Analogy
I know.
doesn't add up because
All good boys eat
when
cake.
you do
That's an acronym.
get hard, it's like
guitar
part of
strings.
one.
Wait, what?
When you no, but your analogy doesn't add up because when they get hard, the coat,
It becomes one.
it's just like a dick.
Yeah, no, of course, but like that's because it stretches out so much that like it gets pulled down. There's still the point where like the foreskin goes up. Like check out your cock today when you're showering, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, I know. But, okay. I don't know. We're over this.
Like there
But
is.
I'm
It's
very. I'm
crazy.
still like there's
It's like a valley. You can
unanswered
pull it out.
questions.
There's like a little
Because I
you know?
picture this like the sleeve, the thing you know.
Yeah.
If you, I feel like it's just like an extra like foomp that's there, and like if you cut that up, but like
Well, that's like a loose analogy. It's like not the. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't get.
Oh,
I'm
don't
a-
understand.
I actually
grab
want to
his phone.
see.
Yeah, because take it. It's very confusing.
It is.
How is there
Like
not,
I actually
a
don't
hole?
understand what.
It took me so long to find that.
Just the anatomy of a certain.
Oh,
I want to see.
up on the big screen.
I don't. Oh, I'm
actually
just looking at
curious.
penis.
No, but I'm actually curious because there is a missing link in my brain. I don't understand. There's some unanswered questions. I don't know how or where the skin's coming from and how the skin is formed.
Yeah, there's a cutoff point.
No, there. But the thing is, the babies don't get stitches.
So how does it stay?
That's what I'm saying. Where the
That's
fuck
what I
is?
don't
What are
know.
they cutting off and where was it?
It shows you in that.
How
Right.
long?
Yeah, I wanna
There's a
see.
Foreskin and inner foreskin,
Mm.
and circumcised people get that taken off, but there's still shaft skin is attached to the head of your dick.
Thank God.
So,
So what you're cutting
does
off,
any of our shaft skin show?
So our head tip is like the inner foreskin.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
There's 2 layers of skin on the cock. Oh,
It's-
the more
it's
you know.
head skin almost.
Wow, this has been interesting. Talking
I
about
think
that.
the hooded goblins are not as sensitive as well. From what I
Really? Well, I heard
what
they're
I've
way
heard.
more sensitive.
really,
Really?
Well, yeah, you cut off some of the nerve endings.
But the nerve endings are in the
In the
inner
hood.
foreskin. You know, in the
like on the tip, right?
tip.
And the
Yeah, the
sides.
tip doesn't
No,
get
but
altered.
but I mean, you're cutting. There's no way you get more feeling.
uncircumcised or more sensitive?
More,
Oh
or-
yeah, more sensitive. Yeah, more sensitive.
Uncircumcised.
And I heard it.
Oh,
For some reason I
oh,
heard.
okay.
I heard
Fuck, I
girls
should've
like
kept
it
my-
more, or like if they feel more, it could be so wrong. I'm not sure where I heard that, but
They like the 4 slide.
it's kind of a slide.
Keep it shuffling.
Yeah.
I don't. I still have no idea what this means.
Yeah, me
though.
neither. I had to
Slide-
pass
you
it.
See, it cuts it up and then like peels it like an onion.
Is that why our backside's not as pretty?
I think so.
Ooh.
I think that's where it's all attached.
Our backside though, like it's very porous.
What's new? It's just
Welcome to anatomy class without a pocket, ladies and
I don't
gentlemen.
know why it's so interesting. I feel like I can learn so much even still about our facilities.
This chick just said G looks like he can't swim. You want to tell her?
Oh my God, I'm the MVP from
Happy Hollow Country
Happy
Club, bro.
Hollows.
2006.
Yeah. HHCC.
yeah. I really like. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's,
they
like,
always say that
very
though.
hard for me
That
to
in the
understand.
stream. That's always like the constant. You look like you can't swim. Like that's a really bad diss, honestly.
All right. What does that
It's
mean?
just not real
You're
though.
longer than a par 7.
Par
All right.
7. That would be pretty long.
It's a pretty fucking long one. I don't even know if those are real in like the traditional
I
golf
don't
courses.
think.
No.
I think par 5 is the.
What's the most?
Par
Par
five,
6?
par
Par
five.
5?
Couple more.
Let's see.
Some of them are
I mean, like shit. Like,
really like. There's a lot of them that like want to see us divided.
yeah, bro.
See, I don't
Really?
like
A
those.
lot of people talking
yeah,
shit. in
like
here.
like I'll give you one for instance.
Don't divide us.
What is the
that-
one thing that could come between you guys? It's like I don't even really want to think like that.
Like that, you're just like putting.
Like probably if
thoughts
Sammy
in my head.
killed someone in my family.
Yeah,
That would
that
put
would
a
be
rut.
That
justifiable.
would definitely come between
That'd
us.
put a rut in us.
But even
That's-
yeah, I'm sure you guys could get over it. There could be a chance.
Like accidentally.
Maybe
killing
if it was
someone.
maybe if it was like he was your cousin, but you didn't know it was your cousin or something, then there might be a way you could get over it. I don't know.
I have no empathy towards him.
Okay, well, shit. I mean,
Come on,
Well,
find
It's
one
been
more.
a good long day, so one more would be great.
One more good one.
You guys are so good at this. Thanks
Okay.
for
And,
doing
and
it.
if you
If we're
guys don't
talking
find
about-
one, just ask one, but act like they did.
if we're talking about male anatomy, this
Oh
one's
my.
good.
So okay.
If you could suck your own dick, would you?
I don't know. I don't think I would do it consistently. I would definitely have to try it once.
You probably have to build up some courage over the weeks.
But I don't think I
ooh.
would I don't think I would like do the whole job. Like I think I feel
You're like-
wrong talking
What
about
if you tried
this.
it once and you were like, "This is crazy, dog.
Oh, I think
I can just self suck."
Ah, it's so weird. Like it makes me feel weird.
No, I would for sure. You would for sure too. You
I mean,
guys all
bro,
would
curiosity
You
would take
think?
over eventually. Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If
Hard
you
pee.
showered,
No pun intended. Hard pee.
In the shower.
get on your hands and knees. No, you actually get out. But I don't like having my asshole so so open to the world. Like
Well, then comes the question: Is that gay to suck your own dick?
no,
I don't think so.
No.
'Cause Is
Well,
it
we
gay
all-
to beat yourself off?
Yeah, you-
No, true, exactly. So
Also,
I think it's.
Would you fuck yourself if you could? That's gay. Yeah, that's gay. That's gay. For sure.
Wait, last question.
Oh my
Do
God.
infants have balls or do they generate them later?
No, they have balls.
Are they way up there like where they get the shot? That's what I was thinking of.
I don't think they're.
No.
I don't think they're in sack instantly. I think they have to like drop
Are they
in there.
up? Like
No,
lower abs?
They're real.
There we go.
No, I think they
Via
just,
my
they're,
nephew.
they're like come out right away.
I almost thought his balls were bigger than mine.
They probably are.
Does the nut
He
actually
might be
grow ever?
smart.
Like the nut that is like, does that nut grow? Like
The nut for sure grows.
grows,
'cause
right?
These guys were not on a young boy. There's no way.
What do you mean
There's
these
no
guys?
way.
These
What do you mean?
guys.
I was like,
fucking lefty and righty, you know?
Bro, they're like they fill my hand. You know, like they're balls
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Kid's got
penis
some
talk. in
balls
this
on
episode,
him.
but-
Is your balls bigger or is your dick bigger?
What is
In
that?
comparison, or
Is
pure
one
surface
to
area.
scale.
Yeah, just like to yourself. When
My
you like
balls
that-
are bigger.
Well, my balls
But
don't
sometimes they get cold and then they're smaller.
There's two of them.
There's two balls for sure. There's two balls.
retracting sack is real. You know when you get a little frigid.
All right,
like,
there's also retracting dick.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Workouts.
Workouts are like
See a dick.
They sort of grow.
See
they
it,
sort of
Nick.
grow and shrink as one. But except for when you're stiff, sometimes your sack will get tight.
So
too, you know?
cold,
Just-
cold.
I
like
love
pushing your nut
warm,
down.
warm air, just like it's
Yeah.
just like it's so chill, like down
Yeah.
there. He's kicking rocks,
Yeah.
all of them.
It's nice when your balls are so loose it's almost not even real.
They're like breathing.
It's like little clouds. Like,
No, I don't like when they're too loose. Then they slap around and they hurt.
Yeah, it could hurt,
but I feel like mine are only too loose when it's in water.
Really?
but
And it's
they're
like-
buoyant. The
But
dick's
they're-
more.
no,
buoyant.
but are balls buoyant?
I actually don't know. Can't
I
stand
feel
by
like,
that.
or no, actually, you know the best.
You have to do the
feeling?
dead man's
We might have
float
to do this
naked.
experiment.
I think one of the better feelings is when you're like leaning over your kitchen counter like this.
Yeah.
And you're just hanging on it.
I think
And
every
it's just-
guy knows
and
that.
it's just like wow. And What's Grandma been up to? It's like they have no idea. That shit's
Oh
slapping.
no, I'll be like scheming on like my new thing, like just like
Yeah.
smacking.
It's almost like passive at that point.
You got no
It's
underwear
almost
on, just
subconscious.
and you're
shorts?
not smacking, you're just
Oh,
barely
right.
touching each side. Like
It's very evident. You wear the Christmas pants. It's so
Yes.
evident when you just wear them.
I
Johns.
love those.
You can tell what's going on.
Yeah. Don't get me next to the kitchen table.
Oh, I remember
Like,
in middle school when like
it's
the
so
sack
nice.
clapping was all the rage,
Oh, but now it's like you can't do that.
and I was so jealous because like my balls hadn't dropped yet, and like
Oh wow.
sack clapping, just like letting your sack
Oh,
clap.
yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were
And
talking
G-
about like a nut tap.
G and Cole Costello, bro, they were like
yeah, Cole had-
menaces. They'd be doing it in class and shit, and just
He had-
like
he
you
had
know,
big balls.
Oh yeah.
hey, quit sack clapping. You know, the teachers
Like the
would be getting
teacher
on
be
them.
right on the board, we stand up.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Then I would always try, and I
They're
couldn't
like,
get it until a
"Gee,
few
no
years
one
later.
has balls like you.
Or the sheep. I think it was sheep, maybe goat. I forget which animal. But like
It's goaded. You would go people.
Yeah, you goat people. And
Put
you would
all your shit in the bag.
hump catch pussy.
You would home catch.
Hump catch pussy.
You could stand straight, have
Yeah.
pussy, turn around, and it would be
Wait,
go.
what did you do?
But like if you would hump and then
It's when you tuck your balls
as it
between your
comes
thighs
back-
from the back, and it's
Sometimes you catch them.
And
Oh,
if
you
if you catch 'em like
re-hit it with
this-
the momentum back going forward.
yeah, you can like let it out and re-snatch it.
No,
you
but
know?
you, if
It's
you
like a
catch it
tether
and like
ball.
your balls and dick are behind you, and now you just have leg.
Wait, how
pussy.
does your ball and dick get behind you?
you tuck them in your thighs.
Yeah, you tuck them.
Yeah.
The mangina you're talking about.
It's called the
Yeah.
reversal.
But
That was so much. Like, if you guys are still here, that's like you're kind of sick.
Yeah, you're kind of demented, you know, just like us.
Well,
which
if I'm
is-
looking at these questions,
I mean, they are the ones who asked them,
they
so
are
it's
pretty-
like shit, you know.
they're just like us.
You guys are putting these thoughts in our head. It's not on us, all right?
We have to get a girl that we could ask these type of questions to. Like, what do you do? Like when you're just
instead of flapping your balls.
yeah. Like what did girls do? Like did you flap your titties or
yes, that yes.
They probably did it at the beginning.
Whoa, mom, look at that. Nah.
The titties are the female equivalent of a nutsack, you know, in terms of playfulness.
Ah,
I don't know.
if only they
That's
had
a
the
theory
same
of mine.
appeal.
They're more fun.
Yeah.
They're more
Maybe,
fun.
but I think they think that.
I wish our balls like were like tits where we could prop them up and like show them off to the world.
You have like ball
That'd
bras
be
and
so
shit.
cool.
You're showing
had a
ball
girl-
cleavage.
Like you're really comfortable with them. They're like, and they're you're probably dating or whatever.
Yeah.
They do an
And they'll be in
analysis.
there like, whoa, and they really get.
They're
And it's
like,
like,
"Is it-
whoa.
what is that like?"
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like no, you can, but like, be careful.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa,
Try light it.
and they get
Oh,
too,
yeah.
they get too like confident
Gentle,
with it.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, it's a lot. Like it's just a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
And
You'll
they're like
tell
bounce.
them-
Like, I feel like they do it like this. I don't know why. But
You can like, bro, like, someone could like flick your sack lightly, and like it could be painful for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No,
Balls
like,
are sensitive.
Bro, I'll accidentally sit on my nuts and be like, fuck.
oh, that'd be bad.
your car, if you get in your passenger seat, it's like a seat like this.
Yeah.
And so like I'll go like this, and just my
No.
nuts will catch the end of the seat, and so it's like it's an extra catch, and it's just it's like that. It's like it's too much.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out here, boys.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this
nut hazards.
episode was
I think we can wrap it for the
It's the
day.
last sip of the bogle.
Sammy's finishing his
Yeah,
wine.
that's perfect
We're done with our
episode.
genitalia speak.
for this week.
For this week. That'll be a lot.
Come back next week. Learn more about the male. Even if you are one, we're still finding out about ourselves.
Yeah, thank you to everybody, obviously, for tuning in.
We
you
are
know.
still pretty new to this. Like
We are.
This is probably like episode 30, you know, and for all you guys who've been riding with us and subscribed and are watching and tuning in every week, we appreciate the fuck out of you. We love y'all.
Go check out the Chug Buds. Go order some Chug Buds.
We'll put the link
How
in
to
again.
pocket chug buds.
It is good. They're
And-
great. They're good party gifts.
Yes.
And tell your mom, tell a friend, you know,
Birthday
tell
gifts.
tell everyone you know about the podcast,
Oh, yeah.
because yeah, we think a lot of people could get some good insight about, you know, balls
lot
and
of
stuff.
things.
yeah, we all like it's like a podcast of discovery, really,
Of discovery, we're discovering ourselves, you know.
and helping you guys discover yourselves as well.
Correct.
That's well said.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck out there.
Good luck. Hey, Brianna, you're gonna kill that math test.
It's always the math test.
Yeah, I know, but now we got a new one.
Is
like
there any equestrians
Jason,
watching?
with your big race ahead,
Jason,
man.
Hey,
Jason,
the
good
400
luck
meter
with the big
dash is
race.
not easy, but you're gonna keep up your speed, pace yourself, but not too much because you gotta be quick. You know, hey, you got this, Jason.
it's gonna be good.
Shout out Jay.
Grant.
My cousin. Bye, Grant. Love you, man.
Grant?
Yeah, Grant, my cousin.
Bye, guys.
My nearest and dearest.
Really?
You were sitting in your bed, had nothing to do. But little did you know there were 4 dudes who like talking shit while sipping their brews. Just make sure your parents don't walk in the room.
Hey, what are you watching?
Nothing, Mom.
I wanna get away from the real world. I wanna get away from the real world. Sports, jokes. Do you believe in God?
Don't tell your your mom, cause it's out of pocket party.